want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. Raw Molly got me all up in demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Tryna catch me up, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hit us, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. I bout to leave them holding like the Bible. AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody kill it. Hop out, keep the drilling and spilling. Stay on .62, gon' split em. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5-point sale, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple off Draco. I got 'em all, you don't want no. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get this pussy, leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really drippin', leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding.
Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? Happy New Year's, as they say. Or happy continuation of the secular section, as we would say. Let me salute everybody in the building real quick. Shout out to my guy, All Things, Peace and Blessings, the beautiful Miss Barbara D. How you doing, Queen? Bank Hayes, Big AMC, just like All Things, Big AMC in the building. We got the beautiful Raina in here, Big AMC in the building. We got, let's see, we got Lil Pup, Lil Chihuahua Willie in the building. Lil Chihuahua Willie, what's up? We got my man Big Block with the 454 in the building. Salute. The beautiful Cassandra, how you doing, Queen? Zulu Nation, Zulu Lion in the building. Salute, salute, salute. So peace and blessings to everybody in the building. Hope everybody's doing well. So it's a new year. We got less than 25 days till we get that David Morrell versus David Benavidez fight. No, I'm waiting on that right there. B-Dog, salute, King. Salute, Miss Joette. Hope everything's all well with you too. So we got the new year coming. It's here. We got new fights coming up. That's official. So I asked, was Tank a go? Right? So as it's been said, Tank versus Keyshawn Davis, right? It's been a whole bunch of talk about it. You know, people talking about they want to try people. And then we ain't got nothing. We ain't had nothing happen. Because now Keyshawn and them are trying to do an in-house fight with Vasily Lomachenko. Right? So now they want to do Vasily Lomachenko. Now they're still talking about it, but they really trying to move toward a Vasily Lomachenko before they do a Tank Davis fight. That's what Bob Arum is trying to do at this moment right now. But we as fans, we need to let them know That's not what we asked for. Because, see, people don't realize us as fans, we have the power to shape a lot of these boxing matches. Because if we stop taking advantage and stop watching these bullshit ass fights, they won't give it to us. As long as we keep allowing them to give us these fights, then they'll keep giving it to us. Like, it's up to us to be like, look, man, we not about to keep watching this shit right here. And if we do that, then trust me, they will slow down on giving us this bull crap. You feel me? But one fight that we might get, hopefully we might get this year, is Devin Haney and Jesse Silva. Salute, King. Peace and blessings. We might get Teofimo and Devin Haney. But I think Devin Haney's actually kind of scared of Teofimo right now. Like, honestly, I think Devin Haney could outbox the fuck out of Teofimo. I'm just being honest. I feel like Devin Haney is a more superior boxer than Teofimo is. And I feel like if Devin went back to the basics, Devin could actually beat him. Miss Barbara D, you know why? He know if he fight Tank Davis, he going to sleep. Like, Lomachenko, Miss Barbara Davis has had a chance to fight Tank Davis for years now. I even put up the video. I even showed, like, everybody kept saying it was Tank ducking. It's always been Loma. It's always been Lomachenko. You know, Lomachenko is a facade. He's a facade of the great European hype. But that's all it is, a European hype. And Europeans, they may have the heavyweight division on lock right now. But, yeah. Exactly, Big Dog Willie. Devin Haney, his confidence is so low. Plus, come to find out his jaw was broken in that Ryan Garcia fight. And come to find out, they say his jaw is not fully healed yet. Honestly, Miss Barbara D, and I'm just being honest, as a boxer myself, I feel like Devin to beat the shit out of Teofimo, Miss Barbara D. If you go back, what was Steve Claggett and Teofimo look like? Teofimo was getting his ass whooped by Steve Claggett, Miss Barbara D. Steve, GM, salute my brother. Teofimo got beat by George Kambosos, Miss Barbara D. Teofimo really got beat by Jermaine Ortiz, Miss Barbara D. Honestly, besides the weight drained Josh Taylor, who got his ass whooped by Catterall the fight before, Miss Barbara D, who has Teofimo beat besides Pedro Campa? He beat Pedro Campa. Then he got his ass whooped by Sandor Martin. Sandor Martin dropped Teofimo 2 times in that fight, danced on him, had Teofimo asking, does he still got it? So Teofimo got his ass whooped there. Then he got his ass whooped by Jermaine Ortiz. But he beat Josh Taylor, who just got his ass whooped by Josh Taylor hasn't been the same since that Regis Prograis fight. Ever since Josh Taylor fought Regis Prograis, he hasn't been the same. Jack Catterall should have been the undisputed champion because Jack Catterall beat the shit out of Josh Taylor. They robbed that man. So honestly, if you look at Teofimo at 140, he beat Pedro Campa. That's the only person he really beat. He lost to Sandor Martin. He lost to Jermaine Ortiz. He got his ass whooped in the Steve Claggett fight, but he won that fight. Steve Claggett, who had 7 losses, beat that ass. Like, he struggled with a man that got knocked out by a scrub. And then you remember, in Teofimo's last, matter of fact, look at this. In Teofimo's last 5 fights, Teofimo should really be 2-3. Teofimo should be 2 wins and 3 losses in his last 5 fights. He lost to George Kambosos. He beat Pedro Campa. He lost to Sandor Martin. He beat Josh Taylor. He lost to Jermaine Ortiz. He beat Steve Claggett. He should be 3-3 in his last 6 fights. Yeah, that man's at 50%. Yeah, I just don't look at Teofimo as an elite fighter. He's not. And honestly, Devin Haney went up against Ryan Garcia. I honestly, and this is what people don't look. I know Ryan Garcia got a lot of antics. And I know Tank Davis made Ryan Garcia look like he wasn't shit. 3-head salute, King. I know Tank Davis made Ryan Garcia look easy. But honestly, Ryan Garcia would beat everybody at 140 if you go skill and speed and power wise. Ryan Garcia is not no easy fight. Tank Davis had that fight right there. That was a tough fight right there. That was a tough fight. People don't understand the significance of that fight. That was a very tough fight, and people don't understand that. That's why I give Devin Haney kudos, because Ryan Garcia, I don't see nobody at 140 that beats Ryan Garcia, really. Tank did it, yes. That's Tank Davis. Devin Haney took on a monster, and he tried to make that monster not the monster that it is. And that's why the effects happened that happened. But Ryan Garcia is a fucking monster. He would knock Teofimo the fuck out. That's why Teofimo didn't take that fight. Just do salute, King. Peace and blessings, brother. Bruh, 6500, salute, King. Peace and blessings. Brock Howard, what it do, homie? Peace and blessings. That's why I'm saying Ryan Garcia is a supreme cam, salute, King. Peace and blessings. Ryan Garcia is not no slow leap. And that's why I'm saying a lot of people, we be sitting there acting like Devin ain't shit. But Devin fought a fucking monster, dog. Ryan Garcia is a monster. Tank made it look easy. Like Devin done beat some good people. I mean, Regis Prograde was in the same boat as Josh Taylor. But like I said, Teofimo is 3-3 right now. He lost to Cambosos. He beat Pedro Campa. He lost to Sandor Martin. He beat motherfucking Josh Taylor. He lost to Jermaine Ortiz. He beats Steve Claggett. And that Steve Claggett fight, that was a life and death fight for Teofimo. So shit, like I said, I think Devin would beat him. But I'm going to go to this thing right here that they got right here. They've been going at it right now. Teofimo called him a punk bitch. Devin said, you talk about black people need a black person for a payday, bitch ass boy. Stay off them pills you love so much. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh. Let me find out Teofimo on them perkies. Teofimo got a nerve trying to offer somebody something, but he out here begging. I told that nigga he gonna fight for peanuts as long as he with Bob. I'm making real money. Now, Devin Haney, Teofimo offered you a good deal. You're not the A side that you think you are. You're not even a champion. And your fights do not generate money. So for that fight that Teofimo offered Devin Haney, Devin should have took that fight right there. Like, now this nigga talking about going to BLK Prime. BLK Prime was just bankrupt after the Bud fight. BLK Prime has been bankrupt. Well, they filed for bankrupt 12 times. Like, Devin, somebody of your caliber shouldn't be fighting on BLK Prime. But, I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But, like I said, Devin's not the star he used to be. So he should have just took that Teofimo fight that was offered, because really, honestly, like, you ain't got nothing better. And fighting Teofimo, that would have gave Devin Haney all the teach salute, King. If he would have fought Teofimo, that would have put Devin right back where he needs to be. Devin Haney would have been done fought 2 of the 3 kings. I ain't seen it yet. I ain't paying attention to it, GM. And Teofimo told him to tag my name next time you talking to me. Malik Taylor, salute. You're not even black. You light skin, shut the ish up. And shout out to all my 4s and 5s, my B's and my C's. Got nothing but major love and respect. Federal, one love. I don't understand what the 4s and 5s are, but maybe somebody understands it. Brian the King Falcon, salute my brother. Peace and blessings.
What are your 3 dream fights that you can have?
Dream fight. Me and Tentius, me and Tio.
Will
happen?
I think so.
I think he lying about the Tank fight. He lying about the Matias fight, and it looked like he lying about the Tio fight because that fight was offered to you right already.
Yeah. I think so. It depends. You know, I know they want me. I know I'm the guy that I'm the guy that bullies the bullies. I'm the guy that steps when nobody wants to. I'm the guy that steps in and saves the day. Find me, come save the day, and go fight. Matias. They might need me to go because guys say they want to become champion, but then they say that it's a weight hydration limit on the IBOs or something like that. You can't you do this. You never been a
You've always done it, dude.
world champion before. You never accomplished nothing, and you talk about a rehydration limit.
And see, that shows you what type of shit Devin's been on. See, he doesn't know how the IBF works. The IBF has always had a rehydration clause, buddy. And if you and your dad wasn't out here bullying the weight bully, if y'all wasn't out here being weight bullies, then y'all would know that there's always been a weight rehydration limit. That's how the IBF works. Earl Spence, that's my favorite boxer right now, but he had to go through it. Like, nigga, especially if you want to get a belt, that's why the IBF don't really have a lot of people really going for it, because a lot of people are weight bullies. Exactly, Supreme Cam. You a boxer, but you don't know the IBF has a 10-pound next day weigh-in. Listen to Big Dog Willie. Like, I don't understand. Like, all these years Devin's been around and in boxing, and he acting like IBF ain't never had a rehydration. Like, one of my favorite fighters, Earl Spence, didn't used to have to get that next day weigh-in. That's why Earl wanted to, Lee Jackson, salute King. That's why Earl Spence wanted to immediately unify. And see, Devin don't understand about rehydration because Devin Haney, he got all the belts at one time. See, Devin Haney went from a nobody to a somebody in one fight. So when you got a plate handed to you like that, when you got the keys to the crib, the car, and to the damn workshop, and you didn't have to grind or put forth no effort, J.A. Dixon, salute. See, Devin and his dad, they ain't have to put forth no effort. They got all 5 belts, including the Ring magazine. Well, Barbara D, I think it's bullshit. You know why, Miss Barbara D? Because they say he tested with Vada 365, right? But Desmond Johnson, salute. But let me ask you a very important question, Miss Barbara D. Who runs Vada? I'm gonna ask you all a question. Who runs Vada? I'll wait. Who runs Vada? Anybody know? So nobody know who Vada. Well, VADA is ran by Victor Conte. Victor Conte runs VADA. Do y'all know who Victor Conte is employed by? Guess who hired Victor Conte? Matter of fact, do y'all know who? Yeah, Margaret Goodman works for Victor Conte, Barbara D. And Devin can do testing 365, but do y'all know who Victor Conte works for? Who is Victor Conte's boss? Does anybody know who Victor Conte's boss is? He told everybody he told it. No, it's not Devin. It's not Devin, but you're close, Supreme. Exactly, Brock Howard. Bill Haney. Bill Haney is Victor Conte's boss. Victor Conte reports to Bill Haney. You feel me? And like Bill told you, he got Victor Conte so he can know how people cheat. Now, why would you want to know how people cheat? JTM salute. So Devin could be on 365 and still be on everything. And nobody will never know because he works for Devin. Well, he works for Devin's father. First off, VADA don't even do the testing. They package up the testing and they send the testing off. That's what VADA does. But I'm gonna continue this real quick.
Like you somebody, you're not nobody. So like I said, say today, bully to bully. Fight the guys. These guys don't want to fight, and I will. And I said, oh, I don't know about, I'm not really interested, but now I am.
At 140?
At 140, I truly believe I'm the best, and I'm not just talking. I'm not on Twitter just saying this. I'm for real.
Hey, and shout out to my brother Who's Real, Who's Israel in the building. Who's Israel with the $10 cash app, and Who's Israel, brother? You the first donation of this new year. I appreciate you, champ. Appreciate that, brother. Exactly, Miss Barbara D. If Devin was serious, he would go with USADA or WADA. But as long as he with VADA, I can't take that shit seriously because VADA does not even do testing. And if you remember exactly, Supreme Cam, get out my head, bro. If you remember, Devin and them been on 365 for the last 3 years, remember? Remember, Devin was supposed to be the first person on 365 tested, him and Nonito Donaire. Now, I believe Nonito was on it, but I don't believe Devin and them was on it because I'm going to tell y'all something else. I've taken Snack as a supplement. I've taken, exactly, I appreciate you, Who's Israel. But look, I've taken Snack. The counselor, he's done taking Snack. Snack is a bad motherfucker, dog. Real shit. And I just took the silver. It's like $500 for the supplements. But Snack, bro, the regimen that them people be on is crazy because, man, Snack, it cuts down, it's a supplement. It cuts down your fatigue. It cuts your downtime for your muscles. Like whenever you work out, Snack cuts down your time. Like your time for healing, it is drastically cut in half, dog. Like I wouldn't lie to y'all, like the time it takes your body to recover. If it takes you like 2-3 days, your shit be done in a day. Like it be done in a day. I understand that frequent, but they saying it like he's just now doing it for the first time, Mr. Frequent Liar. You feel me? But I'm gonna continue this video so we can keep going.
And check my resume. It shows.
It seems like you're like one of the only ones actually doing it, where other fighters are just attaching themselves to one of the really going around.
Hey Zulu, it had Mikey think you could do it for real, didn't it? I'm gonna tell you, boy, that shit. I'm gonna tell you, Snack must got a little cocaine in it, and I'm gonna say it like that because cocaine had Tony Montana thinking he could stop bullets with his body, and that shit had Mikey think he could beat Earl. It had Boo Boo thinking he was gonna beat David Benavidez. That shit even had Canelo thinking he was gonna go up to 175 and beat Dimitri Bivol. That shit fucks with your head, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. But the younger guys, I am the only one who kind of take my hat off to T.O.
That shit had Big Baby Anderson thinking that he could damn break Bakole's uppercut with his face. It was a bad matchup, baby. Bad matchup. Like he say, some people been getting bad batches of Snack out here.
T.O. doing too.
Yeah.
You know, T.O. is doing it. And,
But honestly, like I can say, Snack, if you're not a professional athlete and you do want to get in shape to cut weight and build muscle mass and everything, even though they're not supporting me, I'm gonna support y'all and let y'all know like Snack is great for your health. It has a lot of beneficial benefits. They also have outliers in that thing that can't be detected. But Snack is great if you want to cut weight and build muscle. Like it really is. Like honestly, I ain't even gonna lie. And I can't stand Victor Conte, but I'm just letting y'all know the purposes of working out. Snack is unbeatable. I'm letting you know Snack is bad, boy. Like hell, I recommend it to anybody. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. It's great at giving your muscles energy and the protein it needs when you're cutting weight. Say like you're cutting down on carbs and protein because you need to lose weight. The shit in Snack will still steady feed your muscles so your body doesn't cannibalize and start eating your muscles. It'll make sure your body focus on the fat. Oh, Snack is 10 times better than Ostarine Supreme, Cam. 10 times better. Like, I'm just letting y'all know. But before I continue, look, it's a new year. My man Who's Israel started off. I just need 4 more people to get this year started off great. It don't even matter whoever does it. I appreciate you, but let's go ahead and keep the trend going. 5 people support, and let's keep this video going.
But he's staying with Tom.
I'm saying in terms of not staying with someone.
I mean, you guys can't do that. They're locked in long contracts.
Will you ever lock in?
No, I mean, you know, we put myself in the position. We worked hard to be in the position to where I'm able to do that. So, you know, I don't sign no long-term thing, but because I want to make the big fights happen, and I've been saying it for a while.
Take the loss, no matter what it is, and just take it as what it is, as a learn lesson forward from it. Whether they got cheated or not, it's not even that anymore. You know, people are always gonna, even to this day, even though I've reconquered the weight division and everything, people still try to show me in Cambosis. It's just what it is.
Wendy Sydney Assassin, salute, King. On my last show last year, Miss Barbara D, on the 30th, when I was in here the 31st, right? Because that was the last show. I mean, the last show I did of last year. I even said that. I said what we should do is allow all boxers to use Snack. That way it'll be an even playing field. But you'll have a lot of fighters not fighting in their right. They won't be fighting in their right weight class. Because if you notice, Snack fighters rehydrate more than 4 or 5 times their regular weight class. Bam Rodriguez rehydrates 7 weight classes. Devin rehydrates 5 or 6 weight classes. Like, other guys rehydrate 30 pounds. Like, Snack is a game changer. And we'll be getting rid of a lot of them upper divisions because all the people are going to be trying to cut down low and fight in lower divisions where they think they have a weight advantage. It is, Jesse, a hell of a drug.
The fight game, man.
And Snack puts it in that damn motherfucking shit.
People are always gonna talk. People are always gonna say something on social media, but they hate their life. So it doesn't mean we're winning. So you know, for them, Haney, it is what it is, brother. But good thing we're not like them, man. We don't celebrate this. We just say, just learn from them.
Yeah.
Hearing rumors, of course, about the negotiations of me and Devin Haney. Right now, sorry to say, guys, but this is all false until further notice, guys.
You heard it first live in the living color. He said it. But here, this guy says, "Still love you, man."
So yeah, that's Devin and Tio right there. And yeah, well, you know, Devin's been the product, Brian the King Falcon. Jay Grant Jr. salute King. Like Bill Haney been in the kitchen whipping up that Devin Haney. And like, honestly, like I said, I feel like Devin Haney beats the shit out of damn Teofimo Lopez. If they got in a fight, I would put all my money on Devin. Yeah, frequent. And them guys that's in the weight classes on Snack, they should be up a couple of weight divisions frequent. Look at Bam Rodriguez. He's in the 115 weight division, but rehydrated to 143 frequent. That's 7 divisions. You got 115, 118, 122, 126, 130, 135, 140. The man rehydrated to 143. Aaron Gonzalez, yes, brother. Tank is still fighting Lamont Roach in March. When Tank Davis was saying that the fight was canceled, he was talking about the negotiations between Lomachenko and his team. They have cut off all negotiations with Lomachenko and his team. And frequent, you got Devin Haney at 140. Next day weigh-in was at 165. That's 140, 147, 154, 160. 165 is 3 pounds away from Canelo Alvarez at super middleweight. And you know, after that next day weigh-in, he picked up more than 3 pounds. So that's 5 weight classes. Don Drickham in the building, salute. So don't sit there and tell me about snack fighters frequent. Anybody that's on snack could go up 4 or 5 divisions. So don't sit there and act like they in different divisions. Yeah, but they're not in the right divisions frequent. You burnt yourself, nigga. But yeah, of course you would. Of course you would try to defend it. But yeah, you don't do that, bro. I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. Make it bone. Get it out. Make it big. Now, what's funny is there is rumors of Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Now, Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez would be a hell of a fight. But honestly, if that fucking fight happens, I would love to take Crawford, but he going to sleep. Frequent. I'm not lying, brother. I'm keeping it 100. Supreme Cam. Shakur hasn't knocked shit out in his whole career, bro. But I'm going to tell y'all know we got David Morrell versus David Benavidez. I'm going to tell you another fight. David Morrell versus David Benavidez is my fight of the year candidate. It's a fight that I wanted to see. But if anybody in here claims to love great fight matches, right? Great boxing. This fight right here. Yeah, Snack got Bud thinking he could beat Canelo. But when Bud fought Madrimov, do y'all know that Terrence Crawford, Kawhi in the building, salute King, peace and blessings. Don't y'all know when Bud Crawford fought Madrimov, he was 170 in that ring. Yes, that man was 170 pounds when he fought Madrimov after the 154 weigh-in. Snacktastic. He's also bigger than Earl in that fight. Now, like I said, I love boxing. I love the pureness of the boxing. And Morrell versus Benavidez, Barbara D, I think they would pay Canelo 150 million. You know why? Because first off, they laundering money, allegedly, in my opinion. They're laundering money, Barbara D. So they spent over 100 million on the first Usyk versus Fury, and they ain't make none of that back. Right? They spent that on the Usyk and Fury, didn't make none of that back. And shout out to the beautiful queen, Miss Barbara D, in the Cash App with the $5 holler, and Miss Barbara D with the personal note. Hold on. My thing freezing. Alright, it says Miss Barbara D coming through says for the grind. Yeah. But one thing about it, Bud on that snack, but yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, he was bigger than Earl. But like I said, David but Miss Barbara D, they spent over 100 million on the Usyk fight. I don't know, Jay Grant, but him and old boy that just came back and broke that nigga jaw, that shit crazy, Jay Grant Jr. I don't know, man. Like Tevin Farmer done came back and dropped all 5 of his opponents. And this the same Tevin Farmer that over 20 fights, he had less than 5 knockouts. He was under a 20% knockout rate, and he got all this power. But what I was going to tell y'all, right? David Burrell and David Benavidez is one of the best fights coming up, right? But if you're a pure boxing fan and you love great fights, I'm going to tell y'all a fight that's coming up, and we're going to talk about it. This fight right here is just, if David Benavidez versus David Morrell is an S-class fight for people's career, and yes, I just need 3 more people to support the grind after Miss Barbara D did. Like, just give me 3 more people to support the grind for the new year. New year, new grind, baby. But we out here, we coming through. And this fight right here, we got Ja Apataya versus David Nakia. Now, David Nakia is undefeated as well. And y'all thought the Ja Apataya versus Breedis Prescott fight? I hope he does, Miss Barbara D. Just because I'm tired of people talking about it. I'm tired of people talking about Canelo and Bud. Plus, I want people to see that there's weight classes for a reason, Miss Barbara D. I want them to see why Jermell Charlo was moving the fuck the way like he was supposed to move. Canelo doesn't want the Crawford fight, Barbara D, because look at all the blowback he got from Charlo. He was getting clowned talking about he always bringing people up. Like hell, he brought up Charlo. He brought up Amir Khan. Big Dog Willie's idol. But yeah, that's why Canelo didn't want to do it. But this fight right here, this is Ja Opataya versus David Nakia for the belt. DC Sanchez salute. And one thing about it, one thing y'all don't realize, 150 million for a Canelo fight, that's reasonable. That's a reasonable fight right there. Because first off, Canelo's going to give you at least 750,000 pay-per-view buys by himself. Crawford probably brings in another 50 to 100. But Canelo's going to give you 750,000. and he's gonna give you a $25 million gate. When he fought Charlo, he brought a $25 million gate or a $20 million gate. So let's just say Canelo and Bud does 80 million. 800,000 with a 20 million gate, right? That 800,000, right? That's 64 million in pay-per-view buys. That's 64 million in pay-per-view buys right there. Plus the 20 million, that's $84 million, right? Then the promotion. Then you got the promotion companies and the concessions. That Canelo fight could be worth over $200 million. If they do it right and they stack the card like they normally do, Canelo versus Charlo could be a $200 million fight. It won't be bigger than Spence versus Canelo, but it could be a big fight. And Canelo knows this. Plus, Canelo doesn't need Turkey. Canelo gets an average of $100 million. Exactly 3 heads. They over there with the opium. And plus, they over there with Daniel Kinahan. They've been losing money every fight they put on. They spent over $100 million on the Usyk and Fury fight. They lost the first one. They lost over $30 million. That fight they made in December, the first one, that Christmas with all the heavyweights, they lost $15 million. They lost over $20 million on the Crawford fight. They're losing millions and millions of dollars every time they fight. And what it is, if you got a lot of money and you're trying to get your money, like to clean your money, most brokers will charge you 40 to 50 cents on the dollar. So if you had $100 million, only 60 million of that money can get clean, right? But if they spend that type of money in boxing, say like they spent $200 million, right? And let's just say the fight only does 150. They just got $150 million of clean money off of spending. Say like they give Canelo his 150 million, right? And let's say they give Bud 20 million. Let's just say they spend $200 million on the Canelo and Bud fight. And like I say, let's just say Canelo and Bud does 800,000 pay-per-views, $20 million gate, plus the investors and the advertisement. Let's just say they made $140 to $150 million off the Canelo Alvarez fight, but they spent $200 million. So they've lost $50 million. They lose $50 million off of the Canelo fight, right? But look at that. If they're used to paying 40 to 50 cents on the dollar, let's just say 40 because it's lower. And let's just say they spent 200 million. 40, that's 80. So they will be looking to get 120 million back by the brokers. And this is a broker's price. You cannot get your money washed for less than 40% on the dollar. So they're paying no less than 40% on the dollar. Now with the Canelo fight, they spent 200 million. They get back 150. So that means they're paying 25 cents on the dollar because that's only 50 million coming out. So Young World Garcon, my brother, Happy New Year, bro. Up in the Southern Cal, bro. I've been missing you too, bro. I hope everything's good. Turkey doesn't have endless money, Jay Grant. His investors do. So if he just spent 150, he just made 150 million off 200 million. That's only 25 million. That's 25 cents on the dollar. So they're saving 15%. That's why they keep putting on these events. That's why they keep spending this type of money, because they're laundering the money. Casinos, companies that have cash companies, this is how they launder money. And I know y'all asking, all right, I'm going to give y'all a real moment right here. This is how you launder money. This is how you take your drug money and you make your drug money where you can make it useful money. Because if not, IFF, salute King, Rod Walker, Shalom King. And like I said before, I'm probably gonna get flagged for this, but I need 3 people to support the grind for the day. We just need 3 more people left. But what I'm gonna tell y'all is, like I did my time, right? I did my time. I did my federal time. I was 18. I got a conspiracy to traffic. They gave me 10 years to life. Plus, I had 2 manslaughters that I had for state time, which I did 77 to 84 months, ran concurrent. When I turned 21, the feds came and they took me to the federal pen because you can't go to the feds until you turn 21. So I had to go to the state penitentiary until I turned 21. And one thing about it is they don't give a fucking damn about your age in the state penitentiary. They're going to throw your ass in there. You sink or swim. Shalom to my brother Altruistic in the building. Salute, King, man. All praise to the Most High. So I'm going to tell you like this, right? I got hit with conspiracy to traffic. They gave me tax evasion. They gave me money laundering. And like I said before, the lowest you're going to spend is 40% to get them to turn your money into clean. Because after you have a certain amount of money, if you spend more than $9,000, it's going to alert the federal government, right? So look, you can't mess, like the government's going to look into it. Plus, when you put money in the bank, you have a certain period. They don't tell you. Like a lot of people feel like, check this out now. A lot of people feel like if you go over $9,999, you can't go over 10,000. That's where they trick niggas at. It's really 8,500, right? But they start looking at you for 6,500. But 8,500 when they start investigating. 6,500 when they look. And when you put money in the bank, they watch the quarter. Like they watch you for 3 whole months. And with the 3 months, if you don't have a substantial income showing where you're getting it, and you put in more than 15,000 in 3 months, they're coming to get you. Or they're gonna be on your ass, right? So when you're making a different type of money, and one thing about it, back in the late 90s, when I used to get coke for a low price and bring it up to North Carolina and used to cook it up, ship it up, do it up, right? I can make between $5,000 to $15,000 a day in profit, not gross, but that's the net profit. I would make that in net profit. And see, heroin wasn't that big back then, but we had people that wanted the Subway Surfer, and we had coke, crack, and Subway Surfer. So within a week, you would make anywhere from 40,000 to like over 120,000 in profit. Like I said, 5 to 15,000 a day. Yeah, something, D. Sanchez, I found out that a black life don't matter. I got more time for drugs and tax evasion than I got for murdering 2 people. Well, allegedly murder. I got they dropped my lawyer got to drop the manslaughter, so it went from first degree to manslaughter. So, but it's crazy. Like I said, you can make anywhere from 45,000 to 150,000 profit a week. Like I said, between 5,000 to 15,000 a day in profit. Just getting rid of shit, then expanding, get more shit. Then instead of you just always selling weight, you got your people that you grew up with that you chop them off pieces and sell them jumbos to. So it's a very lucrative money. So if you make, let's just say I'm gonna cut down to 120. Let's just say you make 100,000 profit a week. 4 weeks, that's 400,000 in a month. Well, let's just cut it down some more. Let's say you got a lot of expenses. let's take away 150,000 that are in expenses. That's still 250,000 a month that you've done made in profits. 10 months, that's 2.5 million. 12 months, that's motherfucking $3 million. Not, I'm just saying allegedly, but like, you know, a lot of people trick off, go to the club, buy cars, give family money. So really, you're not. That's why I cut off 100,000 a month in expenses. But a lot of times you spend more than 100,000 in expenses. When they say more money, more problems, they ain't lying. Like I'm telling you, back and especially back in the '90s, money was everywhere. Like boy, money came from everywhere back then. Like a nigga could build a motherfucking nest egg. Like a nigga could go down and retire off the block back then. But I'm just talking about the old days. But like I said, when you get that type of money, you have to figure out something to do with it. You can't keep it at your house, or that's inviting motherfuckers to come up in your house, murder you. And back then, a nigga will murder everybody in your household for 50,000. Plus, if a motherfucker come up in your house, even if they wasn't gonna kill nobody, if a motherfucker come in your house and you got over $100,000 in your house, even if they was not killers, even if they wasn't planning on killing, just getting the money and going, when they see that type of money in their heart, they know they have to body you. Because if you got that much money, your reach is so far, there's nothing they can do to get away from it. And they know eventually you will hunt them down. So having not enough money and too much money will get you killed in your house. That's why you have to find somebody where you can clean your money up, where you can spend in the government eye, where you can buy property, where you can buy real estate, you can buy land, you can buy vehicles, you can do this, you put your kids in school. Like you can do all that, but it comes with a cost. And if y'all looking at Turkey and them, like ain't nobody gonna keep putting on fights and they're losing money. Turkey Al Ashiki, I've done the math the other day. They've put up 7 fights, and that's including the money that they spent. Do y'all know that Turkey and them lost $87 million in Vegas with that UFC bullshit at the Spear? Yes. So I'm including that in there in 7. In 7 outings with Turkey. He's gonna put on 7 fucking shows. And in them 7 shows, they have lost over $300 million in 7 shows. With the money they lost to Eminem, the Usyk, that right there, with the Shadow, with all them, like they've lost all this money. But they're not slowing down. And that's when I realized, okay, in public they're losing money. And the money that they're losing, they can turn around and put it in the safe. But the money that they're paying out, notice they're paying out in cash and in Bitcoin. Like they're not paying out like the normal means and avenues. So I'm giving you dirty money, and the money that comes in is clean. Like I just clean my motherfucking hands with you. Like that is what's happening. Like I just exchanged this and cleared my money. So, like I said, they get Canelo Alvarez the whole fight card for 50 million, 200 million, and they only recoup back about 150 million. That means they got 2 warriors, and they only had to pay, what was that, 25% instead of going to another person and paying 40%. Plus, they got to put on the show. Plus, they got to build their brand and their logo. And plus, if they turn around and put it on a platform like YouTube or something, or sell it to the zone, then they'll get a couple more dollars back on the return. So then they get what you call residuals, where people like masters, where people go back and want their masters and stuff. So you can still, anytime your stuff is played, you get paid for it. So that's what people want, the masters. Like old singers, they want their masters. because that means anytime your shit gets played, you get paid for it. So not only did they change their money clean, now they're getting a steady income from that as well. Like, that's crazy, but that's what's going on right there. And I was wondering, like, damn, they just keep doing it. And then that's what I thought about. I said, they got Daniel Kinahan over there. Salute to my man Devontae Cromwell. Yeah, but like everybody keep talking about Turkey got all this money. Turkey don't have no money. If you look him up, his net worth is below $5 million. He just got expensive backers that love money. It's the art of turning drug money to clean money. And if you don't believe me, go look up MTK Global. Turkey Al Sheikh is doing everything that MTK Global was doing. The only difference is MTK Global actually had some successful fights, but they were spending a lot of money for fights. But they also had a couple successful ones as well. But yeah, I'm about to start this on David Nakia and Ja Opataya. And like I said, it's a new year. This is the first episode of the new year. We've had 2 support. I just need 3 more people to get in that Cash App or that PayPal and support the grind. New year. Support it. And exactly, Rod, if you hemorrhaging losses like that, they would shut down. And they wanted to cut off the money being washed, so they, and exactly, Rod, that's why Turkey stopped doing shit over here in the US. Because over here in the US, it's a certain way that you have to pay your fighters. See, over there in Saudi, he can pay him any way he wants to. He can pay him in local money, all that shit. But in the United States, you have to pay a certain way. But yeah, I'm about to start this on them. Like I said, can I get 3 people to support the grind for the year, the new year, and let's get started.
He putting so many fights on, and he said he wanted to create something special. First card, the first big Riyadh season card, 2025. Of course, incredible card, and what I feel is could be one of the fights of the division. What could be the fight of the year? The IBF and of course the Ring Magazine World Championships, unquestionably the #1 cruiserweight in the world, Jai Opataya, against the man to my left, David Naika. We all know potential. We all know this fight was one that was being built down the line, and for some reason it landed on January the 8th.
This is what we play for.
This fight will be fucking huge. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make sure we're gonna stream this fight in our new whatchamacallit, in the new clubhouse, the new year. But I'm gonna make sure we put the fight on in there. Creole salute, King. I'm gonna make sure we put that fight on Wednesday, so we can all come in there and watch this. Because, like I said, this fight is like history in the making. Like David Nakia, like I want y'all to understand how Ja Opataya is nice, right? But we're gonna look at this real quick. This is the phenom, David Nakia. He's 10-0 with 9 knockouts, right? With 9 knockouts, right? Look at this. Look at who he's been fighting now. This right here. He just beat Tommy Kaparsi, who was 31-8. Stopped him in 3 rounds. This the fight me and Key made money off of when he fought Michael Sykes, who was 12-0. And he had 10 knockouts. That guy was 12-0 with 10 knockouts. And this was for the IBF Intercontinental. He won the IBF Intercontinental in this fight. Stopped him at the 4th. Robert Barridge, 30-10. Stopped him in the 3rd. Waikio Fahaifa, he stopped him in the 2nd. You feel me? So, This man right here, David Nakia don't play. So that's what I wanted to get that going right there. Now let's go back to the press conference.
I trained hard. I believe in myself, and I've got just as much heart, just as much good as Jai. Jai obviously has the experience that I don't possess, and I'm going to prove to everybody that I was.
First off, Albert Riel, Crawford is after the money. He's been after the money. Crawford said he wants a big fight, and Canelo's the only person that can give him a fight. Terrence Crawford hasn't had a successful pay-per-view except for Earl Spence. All his pay-per-view has been under 150,000 pay-per-view buys. Earl's the only anomaly, and that's because it was Earl. Crawford was after the money. And No Tank didn't contradict himself. He said he was going to retire because he said these bitch-ass niggas don't want to fight. That's why Tank said he was retiring. Because bitch-ass niggas didn't want to fight him. So if the bitch-ass niggas fight Tank, then he won't retire. It's just that simple. But let's continue.
The capability that I have, and the ability to become new cruiserweight world champion.
That decision, when that time comes, that phone call comes, is it the sparring that you've had? Is it just belief in your own ability? I saw the pictures on the wall saying I will knock Jai Albertari out. You just believe that this was the right time for you?
Anybody, put anybody in front of me, the best cruiserweights, the best heavyweights in the world, I can beat anybody, and I'll show everybody that in 48 hours. That's all it takes. You know, I've prepared for this for the last 15 years. You know, I aim to any top. So this is just opportunity, my chance to prove to the world exactly why I'm here.
Jai, welcome back at home in Australia. 2.5 years. It's something that I know Mick's been wanting for a while. Been an incredible run in London and of course in Riyadh as well.
It's good to be back in Australia, home soil. It's been a long time coming. You know, international travel, a lot of international fights. So we're not new to these stages anymore. You know.
And another thing, shout out to Jai Opataya. Because Jai Opataya, that man be fighting some toughness. Like Breeders Prescott and a few other fights. Jai be fighting some killers.
It's just feels like a day in the office. We're meant to be here. You know, without our apprenticeship, this is just all through to the, you know what I mean? We've built this division on my back. You know what I mean? So
Can y'all hear me now? Hold on. Can y'all hear me now? I think my thing cut out. I don't know what the hell happened. Let me know if you can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Yeah, that shit kicked me out on my computer. PGB Big Dog salute. That shit kicked me out on my damn computer. I don't know what the fuck just happened. That shit kicked me. Oh, fuck. Now I want to come back. Fuck. Hold on. Hello. Let me- Now I want to do that shit. That shit cuts my shit out, and then want to come do this crap right here. Man, that shit crazy. Now what had happened? It kicked the computer. It kicked the computer out. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. This shit right here. Oh yeah, Bakole about to fight F.A. Jabba. Martin Bakole is about to fight F.A. Jabba. And Bakole, he wants AJ next. He said some real stuff from AJ in about 5 minutes. Yeah. Salute my man Slogan One. Hey, I wouldn't even put it past Boxing Hacker for hacking this shit. I bet he does. The nigga name is Boxing Hacker. Y'all know they like to say it in the name. Oh shit, hold on 1 second, y'all. Rod Walker say AMC, the living virus likely is the culprit. Yeah, y'all know. They say we a virus to the boxing community anyway. At least that's what the Devin Haney fans say. Y'all know. Hold on 1 second, y'all. So Mark Bakole has got offended because AJ said a few things. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get to that in 5 minutes because I want to pull it up and show y'all what was actually said. But that fight between David Nakia versus Jai Opataya, that is a great way to start the New Year's off. Jai Opataya, I think, is the best cruiserweight out there. I think him and Buatsi will be a good fight. I think he smokes Buatsi. I think he smokes Buatsi, actually. Now he go against that new power Wardley. I don't know, cause Wardley he got some new type of power. That man breaking faces now in the rematches and shit. So I don't know what type of power that man got or where it came from, but he on that Tevin Farmer plan, and that shit right there could be dangerous. But the only thing I have against Ja Opetaia, he's done been in 2 wars back to back. Well, not back to back, but he's been in 2 wars that has took a lot out of his body. Breedis, the only person that ever beat Breedis is Ja Opetaia and Alexander Usyk. And if you go back and watch the Breedis versus Usyk fight, he was putting them paws on Usyk ass as well. Notice they wanted Usyk to have a rematch against Breedis. And when Usyk was going to rematch Breedis, he decided to move up to heavyweight. Instead of running it back with that man, he went to heavyweight. So that should tell you the caliber of opponent that Breedis was. And both times Opetaia fought Breedis, he had to go to the hospital for more than a day. That man right there, he got heart. He wasn't them drunken Irish men that you get in that damn bar. The more you hit them, it's like the more aggro they get. Like the more they want to build it up. But yeah, that's a good one though. But what we need to do, Orlando, salute, King. What we need to do, we need to make sure they don't get away with trying not to give us that fight though. Between Tank Davis and Keyshawn. Because I see the play. It's the same thing. Now I want y'all to look at this, right? Check this out. Now watch the play. And when I do this, y'all gonna be like, damn, Apex, that's the exact same fucking play. So check this out. We got the PBC. They promoting Earl Spence. Now, wasn't nobody thinking about Earl Spence, right? Check this out. Remember, Bud Crawford, he said he wanted to go to welterweight and fight Keith Thurman because Keith Thurman was the best up there at welterweight. That's who he wanted to fight. So Earl Spence, he gets the belt. Then he gets the buzz. Then he does that fight with Mikey Garcia. Earl Spence and Mikey Garcia both walk away with $17 million. Right? Now, you got Sean Porter. He walks in the ring. Danny Garcia, he walks in the ring. Now, before this, Sean Porter, Danny Garcia both said, no, I'm not fighting Earl. No. But when Earl did that, now you got them right there, top rank. Bud ain't calling out Keith Thurman no more. Guess now, Bud's focusing on Earl Spence now. Now, he was thinking about Keith Thurman. But as soon as Earl got that fight with Mikey Garcia and they did them numbers, Bud started saying he been calling out Earl for years. No, you didn't, Bud. Because when you first came up and they asked you, you said Keith Thurman. But Top Rank slid it that Bud been wanting to fight Earl, right? So Bud and Earl, they had a viral moment outside the Maurice Hooker fight, right? Outside the Maurice Hooker fight, they have a viral moment. Both of them have one belt. And from that viral moment, Top Rank and Bud strung us for 4 whole years. Well, almost 4 years. before we could get that fight that we all wanted to see. Matter of fact, wasn't it 4 years? Help me out, chat. How many years did they string us out for that? My brother, Jay Boxer, salute. Rollo, I'm glad you're here. I'm gonna drop the link for you. Rollo, because Tank's trying to fight Keyshawn. It's Keyshawn and Bob Arum that's not trying to fight Tank. So now, like I said, Bud strung us out for all these years. They even went negotiation. Bud pulled out of negotiation with Spence. Remember that? He did all that. And finally, we still got the fight. Because of Earl, we got the fight. Earl acquiesced to the fans and gave the fans what they want. And that's why everybody loves Earl, because Earl always thinks of the fans. Now, Tank, being Earl's good friend, he seen what happened after Earl acquiesced to the fans. Now, Tank just had the viral fight with Ryan Garcia, made between $1.4 to $1.6 million. I mean, pay-per-view buys, right? Became a superstar. Tank then got Frank Martin over 8 figures. He put the ghost in a ghost. You feel me? Tank is the money man for the lower divisions. Now, Top Rank, they go back to their old, just like, but look, before I go to Keyshawn, let's go back to this fighter named Floyd Money Mayweather. Let's go back to Floyd Money Mayweather. Floyd built his name. Then he fought Oscar, became a superstar. Did all this. Then you got the Top Rank. They latched Manny Pacquiao onto Floyd Mayweather. Now, this is Manny Pacquiao that's done got his ass whooped by a few people. But they latched Manny Pacquiao to Floyd Mayweather. And they strung that fight out for years before we got that fight. Right? So they strung us out with Pacquiao and Floyd, strung us out with Earl and Bud. Then they put Shakur on Tank. Strung us out for years with Shakur. Then when it was time for Shakur to step up, Shakur ran and hid. He ran to Eddie Hearns. And Tank and them sent him a contract. So damn, Brian Falcon, it was about 5 years that they strung us out for the Bud fight. So he ran. So they strung us out with Tank and Shakur. Now, oh, don't worry, I'm about to let Rollo come up here and talk about it. Give me 2 minutes. I'm about to drop the link. Now, Top Rank is calling for Tank again. What's up, bro? They had us with Loma, and Loma strung us out for 5 years with Tank. When it was time for Loma to step up and finally make the fight, Loma retires. So Shakur had to step up. Shakur said, hell no. Nah. After he said he would. So now so check this out, right? So Top Rank that had Loma, he bitched out. Shakur, he bitched out. So now they got Keyshawn, a young fighter who they trying to build up. So now Keyshawn, oh, knock, knock. Knock, knock, Tank. Knock, knock. And you been tripping. Rallo, you are absolutely false. We've done showed videos. We done showed the proof. Tank has been trying to fight Lomachenko. Lomachenko has been ducking him for over 5 years. You're not gonna come here and lie. We pulled up the video. Lomachenko told Tank to come to 135, and then when Tank came to 135, he told Tank to get a belt. And then he said he's fighting for legacy. He ain't trying to fight Tank right now. So yeah, your lies ain't about to work on that one, Rollo. And then he's been ducking the man. So stop that, Rollo. Stop your lies. Stop the cap. And just like Devin been ducking Rollo, and then they gave Devin a chance to fight him. Oh, I'll prove it. I'll prove it right now for you, Rollo. Hold up. I'm gonna bring you up here before I prove it, though. Hold on. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me drop this link for Rollo. Hold on. I got time today. And yeah, I need 3 people in the Cash App. Support the grind, baby. Give me 3 people in the Cash App or the PayPal for the new year. Can I get 3 people to support the channel? Give me 3 people in the Cash App or the PayPal, baby. It's a new year. New grind, baby. New year, new grind. Support the channel. Y'all support the grind while I get ready to filet mignon this nigga real quick. Come on, Rollo. I'm waiting on you. You got the link, nigga. Come on, Rollo. Hey, Devontae, it ain't even nothing to argue about. All you gotta do, Devontae, is tell them niggas that Tank made Ryan look easy, while Devin made Ryan look like a world beater. Can y'all hear me out there? Let me know. Can you hear me? Testing is good. Can you hear me, Rollo?
Don't I can hear you? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. I can hear you
Yeah,
perfectly.
don't leave out the dope though. Don't
You
leave
say
out that
what?
dope. Don't leave out that dope. Ryan was. You can't say he made him look like a world beater. You got to.
Okay, when we talking about dope, we're talking about over 800 billionths of a gram.
Well,
Do you
I
know
understand that you.
that, and that goes with contamination.
Well,
That's
I
why he.
understand that you don't understand how cycling off of dope goes, so I accept that.
I mean, I can tell you that 'cause I dealt with people that did cycle on dope when I played sports.
So you understand
But
that when you cycling off of dope, you rotating it out your body, out your system. So it,
you also know, okay.
you see what I'm
I'm glad
saying?
you said no. I'm glad you
If
said
you
that.
take 10 grams, then 5 days later, you're only going to have 2 grams in your body.
It ain't five. It ain't 5 days. It takes up to 3 weeks to cycle off of it, Rollo.
Mm-hmm.
But you know something, Rollo? I would give you that point.
I don't
But
need you to give me nothing. I'm gonna speak
no,
facts.
no,
You speak
no,
an
no, no.
opinion.
No. I'm saying
You speak facts, homie.
no. That's why I know it ain't facts. It's conjecture. Because if that was the case, then he would have been dirty on the other. He would have been dirty on the test that he took before then. You forget they was testing the man. They was testing the man every 2 weeks. They was testing the man every 2 weeks. That's why he had 4 tests that he passed,
So,
and then
so,
he
let,
failed that one.
so you just think that he waited to the day after to take a nanogram of dope? Is that what you think? Is that your
No,
logic?
no, Rallo, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. Why would he wait till the week of the fight? Why would he wait? Hold on. Matter of fact, do you know what Austrian even does?
Yeah.
What does Austrian do, Rollo?
It increases your strength and speed.
Wrong.
It
That's not
helps
what
you work.
Austrian
So
does.
it's just like any other. It helps you work out better, makes you work out longer, stronger. To where
Okay.
if you regular and you're doing 7 sets, but when you're on that shit, you can do 10 sets without getting tired. You see what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but you said it increase. No, you said it increases your speed and
Well,
your power.
whenever I can do more sets, then automatically I'm gonna increase my strength.
But
That's the
Austrian
whole
don't do
point
it.
of
No, no. This is what Austrian does,
whenever I can
Rollo.
work out longer, then I'm gonna
Rollo,
increase my
you asked.
strength.
I'm gonna tell you what Austrian does. This is what
Okay.
Austrian does. What Austrian does is it helps your body target your fat, and what it does, it cuts down your cool down time, and it provides your muscles more energy to hold on. Listen, bro.
Okay,
Listen.
muscles more energy that
Hold
makes you
on.
stronger,
Can I
right?
finish? Can I finish?
Go ahead.
It provides your muscles more fuel so you can work with, and
So
it gives you a shorter cool down time. It doesn't provide you strength or speed. What it
wait a
does
minute.
is,
Wait, what you
bro,
saying makes no
I
sense.
finish my statement, Rollo.
But what you just said made no sense up. You just
No,
said it
no,
provides
no,
your
bro.
muscles with
Listen,
more
no, I'm
energy,
telling
but it
you a
don't give you more
conjecture.
strength.
If,
What the
bro,
hell is
if you
more
let me
strength
finish,
besides more energy?
if you let me finish, then I'll let you retort,
You
bro.
contradicted yourself, though, huh?
No.
Listen to
I'm
what you
telling
just
you
said.
exactly. A gun doesn't kill a person. Guns can't kill you. Did you know that? But if a person picks it up and shoots you, then it does. What I'm telling you is Austrian does not make you stronger. What it does is it gave him the tools to work out longer.
Right, to get
Gave him
stronger,
the
right?
tools to cool down quicker. The Austrian didn't add strength. It didn't add speed. What it did was it gave Ryan the tools so he can go in there and work out, just like creatine. Creatine doesn't make you stronger and faster. And what Austrian does, it let Ryan go in there and it gave his body the fuel to keep on working. And he had
Which
to put in
makes them
work.
what?
No, but this is what I'm saying. And then it goes with your work. Bro, let me finish. And it goes
Oh,
with
you
your work.
sound silly though. I'm saying
What I'm about
you
to
sit
tell
here
you
saying
because
it
you
gives you
sound
gas to
silly though.
work out longer,
Bruh,
which makes you what?
Rollo, I'm trying to have a conversation with you, but you're gonna make me mute you, dog. Damn,
You
I
obviously
invited you up
not.
here.
You don't
I
want to answer
invited
my
you up here. Let me
question.
finish. I'm about to stop. Let me finish what the fuck I got to say. God damn. I'm
Go
trying to
ahead,
show
land
you
your
respect,
plane.
but you goddamn over talking me, dog. God
Land your
damn.
plane, man. I just don't,
No, this is what I'm telling you.
very
But
short patience for ignorance, man.
no, this is what I'm
Have
trying to
very
tell
short
you.
patience for
Okay, if you
ignorance.
short face with ignorance, you should be tired of yourself. Because listen
Land
to
your
what the fuck
plane.
I'm about to say. Let me finish what I'm saying. I told you what Austrian could do for you.
Okay.
But it also has another thing that you feel in the damn recognize and you fellas to take into consent. It takes between 8 to 12 weeks for you to get the effects of the shit. It doesn't work in a week. It's not an antibiotic. It's not an animalistic steroid. What you got to do, you have to put in the work. And it gives you the keys to put in the work. It ain't no magic take-all drug. It's not the motherfucking super. It's not the super soldier serum. He's not no universal soldier because he took this shit. At least takes a month at the least for you to start getting an ounce of the damn effects. So why would he take it the last week before he go? It doesn't even have enough time to do shit. But I'm gonna tell you what did happen. When he got to New York and he was overweight, he called he called Zab Judah. And what Zab Judah did, he turned him on the Scooter so they can help him lose some weight. And let me tell you who Scooter works for. Scooter works for Victor Conte, and he's worked for Zab Judah. He's also worked with he gave Ryan the same shit that he gave Daniel, what's the Miracle Man name? Danny Jacobs. He admitted, I gave him the rest of the stuff that we gave Danny Jacobs. And Danny Jacobs had to blow up. And I know Danny Jacobs been taking shit. So basically, he gave Ryan the mixture that he was giving Danny Jacobs for them to cut weight. That's why Ryan was like, look, this is the man that gave it to me. And Scooter admitted I gave it to him. And Scooter works for Victor Conte. He's done work for Victor Conte before. That's why Devin's brother, before it came out, talking about Allah came to me and told me that Ryan's going to pop dirty. How the fuck Allah talking to that boy?
Oh, so you saying Victor and them conspiracy? They conspired to cheat him? Is that what you're saying?
Allah told this little boy 5 days before a test that this man was going to pop dirty. No,
okay, so
it's not a contingency plan. Bill Haney is a crook. He had a contingency plan.
They conspired. They conspired to cheat Ryan. Is that what you're saying?
Goddamn right. Bill Haney's not stupid.
Okay. You're right.
So why they send Scooter over there?
You're right. The question is, why would one of the top promotion companies 2 days off the fight go outside to get somebody to help them? You don't think Golden Boy and them had all the? They ain't been through all that.
New York. Ryan was in New York. Ryan and Zab Judah was cool before this. Zab will tell you.
Yeah, so it's Bill. Zab is Devin's stepfather. Shit, Godfather.
You say what?
I said Zab is Devin's stepfather, Godfather.
Okay, but he was a mentor to Ryan.
What does that mean?
Ryan called him
Devin
and look, bro, listen, you're not understanding.
Zab Judah talked for 5 minutes.
Zab even said it was a good look for Devin to fight Ryan. He said he was glad both of them was fighting so they both could make some money. This is what Zab said. So Zab was like, I'm glad they fight. He said both of them are my little guys. He said,
they conspired to cheat the man.
So he called Zab because Zab is a mentor. And Zab
said he ain't did none of it. So why come they couldn't produce the product that had the ostrin in it? That's what he got suspended for, right?
No, they did. No, that's not what he got suspended for, Rollo. You're not gonna come up here and lie. He got suspended for not telling them what he took. He gave it to him.
That's what I just said.
No, this is what he got. He didn't get suspended for ostrin. He didn't even get suspended for ostrin.
I know that. I said he got suspended for not producing the product that Scooter was supposed to. He's supposed to give him all the products. He couldn't produce a product with ostrigen in it. The Scooter gave him. Now, the Scooter gave him the product. Just go get the products that Scooter got tested and see if it had ostrigen.
Scooter already said he has the product. That's what Scooter said. He was going to send it in.
Scooter made the product himself in his kitchen?
No, Scooter kept the product. From? Ryan even told you he never made it. He said Scooter made all the product.
Where did Scooter get the product from?
Like I'm saying, you missed my point. You missed my point. It takes months. No, it takes weeks for ostrin to give you the effect.
You said that we passed that. What I'm asking you is,
it takes weeks for ostrin.
If Scooter gave him a product
for ostrin to give you any benefit, look it up, Rallo. It takes.
I can listen to you from the chat, Upper.
Okay, but this is what I'm saying.
So I'm asking you, listen.
See, we're talking about
Scooter gave him a product, and he got suspended.
No, you started doing this conversation. We're past this. We know Devin just got his ass.
Yeah, I ain't said nothing on the conversation though. How we passed it? I thought we was having a conversation.
Okay, Ronald, what you want to say about it? Because you can't.
So if Scooter gave him a product, right? Shouldn't they be able to go back and say, "No, these are the 3 products I gave him. Test them." Right?
Okay, let me ask you a question, Rollo.
I just asked you a question. Don't answer me.
No, I'm about to tell you. I'm about to give you an answer in this. I'm about to tell you. Okay, here go an answer. If let's say me, you, and Freak would go out, right? And I burn a nigga with my gun. and y'all tell the police, well, Sosa the one that shot the nigga. Apex shot that nigga, right?
Now I don't even want to be a part of this story. I never caught the
Okay, let's
police
just
in
say
my life.
frequent. Let's just say frequent said Apex the one that shot the nigga, right?
Not if he was with me, he ain't gonna say that.
Just listen, bro. He said Apex shot him with a 4.5. Me knowing who I am, I'm gonna get rid of that gun that I burnt somebody with because I know it has a marker on it. Every time you shoot, a fire pin puts a mark. And you know, I have an affinity to 4/5. So if I go get me another 4/5, boom, I'll get it. So they catch me, they tell me turn in your 4/5. I could turn this 4/5 in, and they do a damn firing check, and they see the bullet don't match. Okay, I just gave them a 4/5. It don't mean that I gave them the one that we had. Because I know I did something wrong with the shit that we just had.
How does that collate to
Sense,
what we're saying?
it's
Though?
called common sense.
How does that collate to what we're saying? Though
Produces a
what you're saying
substance,
makes no sense.
no, it made common sense for people that understand. If Scooter turned in a supplement that he alleged he gave to Danny Jacobs, because he fucked up and said it's the same shit I gave Danny Jacobs for when he fought the Knight Rider fight. If he gives this up, then an investigation will go into Scooter and him giving banned substance, and he would lose his license. So yes, why you think he would turn that shit in? Come on now. Y'all act like lemons. You know, a lemon will run off a cliff, then all of them run off the cliff.
But I'm saying, listen. So let me
sense.
understand this. So what you're saying is Ryan had no idea what the substance he was taking. He just took a bottle with no label name on. This $1 million fight, this $100 million fighter, just taking products from anybody with he don't know what it is. Is that what you're saying? Team Ryan is doing? They letting them do?
Okay, well, if his man, I'm gonna tell you like this. My homeboy,
it's
he had a
common sense,
homeboy, right? No.
We're not talking about your
you're doing scenarios, so I'm giving you a fucking scenario.
$100 million
if you are a
fighters,
licensed,
home.
if you are a
professional fighters, home.
Look, now you're trying to overtalk me because you know you stuck between the hard place. Let me say,
you talking about your
homeboy?
I'm talking about professional.
Did you or did you not just ask me a question? Did you not ask me a question?
You telling
then
me
let
about
me
your
answer the
homeboy,
fucking question, then, dude. Let me answer your fucking question if you're gonna ask me a question. You just asked me a question. Let me answer.
You tell me about your homeboy and with me and Freak, but I'm not talking about that shit.
Well,
I'm talking about Ryan Garcia.
Like I said,
$1 million fighter.
Recommend somebody to me. If you recommend me somebody, if I fuck with you, you recommend somebody to me, right? And I don't know shit about this shit right here, and he mixing it up. Just like Ryan didn't drink about, he said the man made the protein shakes. Just like I had a personal, just like my wife had a personal chef for a time. I didn't watch what the fuck he did. He went in there, he made us breakfast shakes. He made all that.
You're not about to fight for millions either, though. You can't keep comparing yourself to stuff.
Rollo, you're not going to overtalk me, dog.
Go ask any professional athlete.
You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that, bro. You're not going to come over here and overtalk, period. You ask me a question, let me answer the shit, dog. That's what the fuck y'all do. Y'all try to ask people shit, keep trying to talk over. It's not going to fucking happen, dog. Or you can get the fuck off, period. Now, either we're going to go back and forth, but you're going to stop disrespecting me on my shit. Now, like I said, you ask me a question, allow me to answer, then you can do your fucking rebuttal. The fuck you think this shit is? Now, like you said you're not going to look. If I don't know shit about it, I'm going to let a motherfucker do what they do. You don't went to a party and let a motherfucker, when you go to a bar and you order a fucking drink, or you at a damn table, you order a drink, and if you order a mixed drink, are you going back and watching what the fuck they made? No, because they're certified at what they do. And this is what they're used to doing. So why are you going to do it? Ryan said he don't know shit about it. He said the man had a big ass tub. He mixed the shit up. He made the shakes. Ryan took the shakes and he worked out trying to cut the weight. So what will make the motherfucker question the shit? You just came from my homie. Now, what you got to say?
That's not his homie though. He didn't know
Zab was his mentor. He said him and Zab was homies.
But Scooter's not his homie though.
Okay,
Zab was nowhere in the picture.
What part of my homie sent me? What part of my homie sent you
and
to
I'm still
me
gonna check the nigga credentials.
Scooter has worked with Zab Judah for over 5 years.
Okay.
Scooter and Zab have a rapport.
I heard that interview. I seen the interview with Scooter on there.
And like I said, Ryan and Zab had a thing because when Ryan said something, he's talking about Ryan. How you say that to me, bro? You know me and you better than that. You just disrespect. And Ryan said, I'm sorry, Zab. You know me and you a whole lot better than that. I didn't mean it. Ryan and Zab have a relationship, dude.
Listen, Upper.
Can we get to what you came up here for?
Upper. No professional fighter.
What you came up here for, bro?
Oh, let me say this. No professional fighter is putting substances in their body without checking what it is first. Especially, I mean, just professional, whatever. Basketball, whatever, man. They're not messing up their millions trusting a nigga with an empty bottle. Are you crazy, man?
Rollo,
You
if
sound
you already
crazy, home.
Rollo, if you come up here with a damn thing that says multivitamin,
You
and
sound
you take
crazy, home.
no, this is what
Okay,
he do.
listen.
They
Okay, so
told you it
listen.
was a powder already. If
Oh,
he mixed this shit up, no, Rollo, if he mixed, you just said something up. Let me say it right here. We're going
right,
back and forth, right?
right. Go
Now
ahead.
this man just came with a tub. Say like you come with a thing of creatine. If you come with a thing of creatine, I scoop it and I put in my thing, boom. Now, like he said, he already came with the shit pre-mixed. It was already in a tub. He said it was the same shit that he used with Danny Jacobs. So it's already fucking mixed up, Rollo. So if you're
So
looking at a vitamin mix, you can't sit there and eyeball the vitamin mix and say, oh, that little grain right there, like you got a whole pot full of sand, and you sitting there looking at a mixed up multivitamin, you say, oh, that looks like that's illegal ostrin. Listen to what the fuck you're saying, my guy. The man came up there with a thing just like a tub of creatine. It was a big ass tub of vitamin mix. The
you
shit
didn't.
was
How you
mixed
know?
up
How you know?
because he sat there and said it.
How do you know, home?
The
Come
man
on,
just said,
man.
Rollo, go watch the interviews. The man just said he came with a damn tub of some shit and it was already, he opened it up, he scooped the scoop out and made the drink.
That he
And
mixed it.
Scooter even said it's the same mix I use for Danny
Okay, so
Jacobs.
produce it to the commission then. So produce this
Rollo.
special mix you got to the commission.
Okay,
Because that's
Rollo,
what
if you
they're
know,
asking
if
for.
Rollo, listen to the dumb shit you're saying, bro. Come on, you smarter than this, dude. If you sat there and gave somebody some shit because they told you to, are you gonna tell it on yourself? They already asked Scooter for the shit. They asked him for the shit. They petitioned him for the shit, and because he couldn't come up with the shit, that's why Ryan got the suspension. Not because he was dirty.
Because he couldn't come up with anything. See, if he would have produced something that
Rollo,
had,
if you got the work, how you gonna have it?
listen, if he would have
Bro,
produced
you not
something that
making,
had
bro,
oxygen
bro,
in it, then he would have been excused for that, right? He said,
nope.
I took this supplement unknowingly. It does have oxygen, but I didn't know. That's what they was looking for him to do, and then he can kind of get an excuse and not get
No, you can't. No, you can't.
that's what Alicia Baumgartner did. That's what old girl who
No,
said.
that's not what Alicia Baumgartner did.
Can I talk?
That's not what she did, brother.
So listen, what
He
was
would
the
have got
girl's
fucked up
name?
anyway. Even if he would have went and just got.
Let me ask you this. Remember the girl that had the puppies and she said she was giving the puppy medicine and she tried to blow it in their nose or something with her mouth and it got on her and it had the substance in it and she produced it and they excused her for it? What was her? You know what I'm
But
talking
guess
about?
what, Rollo? It wasn't that right there because even if Ryan would have got some multivitamins, like would have got Mega Man multivitamins, it wasn't in the initial medicines that they gave.
Of course it wasn't because they
Okay, but
under the
that's what it
table
is,
took
bro.
it.
Even if they would have produced it, he still would have got it because it
The
was
problem was
the
they
initial.
couldn't produce it because estrogen has been not sold over the counter for 10 years now, and they couldn't find nothing to say,
So
look,
Rollo, why he
we
didn't
took
fail none of the other
this.
tests then, Rollo? Why
You
he
said
didn't fail
what?
none of the other? Why he didn't fail no other tests,
Because
Rollo?
he was cycling in the way that Victor Conte, I know you've seen that interview, the way he said it is, it'll get in your fat cells. And when you sweating it out, so you might miss one, but it's still in your system though. And that's what happened. That little
He
bit came
passed
out
5
in them
tests,
fat cells. You heard what Victor Conte said.
Rollo, first off, don't tell me shit Victor Conte say.
Oh, okay.
Because right now, Victor Conte
I'm down. Look, I bet my
he's the
life
most
on it.
strictest
You
person
or
in
me,
Rollo. He's the most
nobody
strictest
else
person
on
in
this earth
boxing.
knows more
And you
about
know something?
that than Victor Conte.
Vada doesn't even do testing, Rollo. They send the test off. So why the fuck do they need Victor Conte and Vada? Why they always screaming do Vada testing when you Sada and Wada are the ones that do the testing? All Vada does is make the schedule and they have to send the shit off. So why do I need a middleman? That's like
Victor's
you
the
coming.
master.
That's
He's
like
a.
you
We
asking
know
for a
he's a
zip.
mastermind. We know he's a mastermind when it comes
Okay,
to
so
the
why
steroids and
believe
shit.
anything this motherfucker say, dog? I've taken Snap, Rollo. I was on a Snap program, and guess what? Snap worked better than anything I've ever had.
Did
It
it
gave
good?
all types of energy. It's better than creatine. That shit was over $500. Snack
Good.
is a good product.
That's good. Victor did that. I mean, we know
Yeah,
that he's a
and I don't take
chemist.
nothing from him for it. Like I said, Snack is a good product. Now
So if he's
they got
telling
a
you
Snack.
about what these drugs do and how they work, then why would you call him a liar when we know he's an expert? That's why we
Victor's,
believe the expert when he explains to you
but
how
you
cycling
know,
goes
but
off the
Victor
drug.
Conte, who is he employed by?
A little bit of everybody.
He's employed by Bill Haney.
A little bit of
Now,
everybody.
okay, Rallo, let me ask you a question then. How did Devin Haney's brother know that Ryan was going to pop dirty before they even took the test?
Shit, he felt it. Guy, he said God told him.
No. So Allah came to talk to that little boy and tell him that Ryan was going to pop dirty.
You ain't never talked to God?
So Allah came down and tells you that, hey, Ryan Garcia is dirty. So that's what you're going to tell me.
Yeah, if he said it, who am I to, you know what I'm saying?
Well, guess what Allah told me, man? He told me that you're going to send me $100 right now.
I don't know why he would tell you that.
I don't know why he tell that boy that bullshit either, dog. I'm glad you admit
tell
it.
you that.
Now you want to go? Now let's go ahead and go what we came up here for, because
About Tank ducking Loma all that time. Now y'all acting like Loma's the big duck, which he did. He is ducking, but he is also 36 years old.
Rallo, you told me to prove it. I'm about to prove it, bro. Like,
he's also 36 years
you have a
old.
preconceived notion, Rallo. You always, it's just like Tank must have hit one of your family members or something, or a girl that you liked or something, bro. Because the way y'all hit on that boy, that shit's unnatural. Like,
hit one of my family members. What do you mean hit one of my family members?
I hit on black people more than now.
Y'all Tank down, he put a hand on one of my family members.
I'm gonna tell you like this: I got 4 or 5 videos where Lomachenko ducked this man. But I'm gonna just show you this one right here. This the one a few years ago when they was trying to force the Tank and Loma fight. This is Loma. Here you go.
One potential opponent is Gervonta Davis. He's a new champion at 130. Would you want to fight him next if he came up?
I don't know. For me, he is not interesting because for what? For what? Money?
Big money?
Do you want me to throw out the video?
No, that happened yesterday.
They was trying to throw that man out the gym because he asking him why won't he fight Tank Davis. Okay. And exactly, Slogan.
That didn't just prove that. Well, you.
No, hold on. Because Tank and them was sending him off offer, but look, this
Tank ain't sitting no back.
You know, I can fight with him for free. I can fight for. Why he can't fight with me when I stay in the 130? Why then I was a 130 champion, WBO champion. He has a IBF title. Why in that moment he can't fight with me? Now when I move up at 135, now he want to fight with me, and I read he won the fight only.
First off, Tank missed weight and lost his belt. He didn't duck the man. He lost his belt off the weight.
Cut the bullshit. He went back.
Hold on, bro. Listen.
You saying he missed
bro,
weight?
It's not
but
always
he went back to 130.
So why these fans sitting there say no? If Loma's the warrior that he say he was, it shouldn't even have been a problem. He talking about, well, why he want to fight me now? It should have been It should have been like, nigga, let's get it. Nigga,
your excuse is he went to 130, but he went back and won 2 more belts.
Hey, what are you talking about? You never has a main event. You fight only co-main event. What are you talking about? Какой это будет, как сказать, какой pay-per-view?
What kind of a pay-per-view is that going to be?
What pay-per-view you talking about? Hey.
What do you make of his promoter wanting him to fight Gervonta? You to fight Gervonta? Floyd.
What
does he make of that? That Floyd wants to make that fight happen, him versus Gervonta.
Флойд говорит, что он хочет как бы сделать этот бой между тобой и Gervonta.
Hey, you know me, you know my legacy. I never scare. I never. I know nobody scare. I can fight anybody. But I need. If he has a title, I wait. But he has a title 130. I don't want to fight 135 and stay 145. He can move up 135, take a title, and after that I can fight with him.
Did he get to see Gervonta's performance? And if so, what did he think of it?
Ты видел Gervonta, когда боксировал Gervonta, и что ты думаешь об этом?
on this fight, he's not good. His style is not good, but his opponent. Did you see his opponent?
So we just seen the man duck him. He said, "I don't want to fight
How?
him." Yeah, we seen that,
How?
and no, even Bob Arum came out and said that they have been talking in negotiations before, and he sent them an offer last year. And he just ducked the man, dude.
Yeah,
Like
he just ducked him last
exactly,
year.
that was the man talking
See,
to
I
circle.
ain't like you. I ain't dick riding no nigga. He just ducked him
Oh, I don't
last
dick
year.
ride
But
no nigga, dog.
you most
You
definitely dick
actually
ride.
dick
Tank.
ride,
Ain't no
bro.
other
You not
word
dick
for it,
ride.
homie.
You dick swallowing Devin, dog. You not
I ain't
riding, you
said nothing about
swallow.
Devin
You
since he got his
swallow the
ass
dick
whooped.
down to the balls, nigga.
I
You
ain't said
swallow
nothing
dick
about
to
Devin
the
till he got his
balls,
ass
nigga.
whooped.
Nigga, how you talking now? Can you
Ain't,
breathe?
ain't nothing to talk
Come
about.
on, breathe,
Devin
nigga.
ain't
Like
fighting.
Fabulous said, breathe, nigga. Stop sucking dick all the
Once
time. Talk
Devin
about
come
nigga
back in
riding
March,
dick,
we
dog.
back on the handy train. It's all good.
No, nigga, you talking about nigga riding balls. First off, Tank Davis is an okay fighter, but my dude is Earl Spence. First
Now,
off, nigga, so
Tank
you
Davis
don't
is a
know me,
great
dog.
fighter. Tank Davis is a great fighter. Earl was a
No,
great fighter
I'm talking
too.
about. I'm talking about in my opinion, like as fighters that I like. I feel like Tank's okay for me. I feel like I even like Devin. Like I said, Devin to
Now,
beat
Tank's a
motherfucker
great
Till.
fighter. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna
No,
downplay nobody.
you know,
Tank's a
listen to
great
what I'm saying.
fighter.
I'm talking about in my popularity for my book.
Yeah,
Tank
I
is
ain't
an
going by popularity though. I'm going by the
fighter.
fighter, what they do.
No,
Not
as
because
a
you like
fighter,
them. That's why I
Tank is
said
very
I'm.
exceptional.
I deal with
As
facts.
a
You deal with
fighter,
feelings.
Tank is an S-class fighter. I've been told people Tank is an S-class fighter,
Okay, that's the
just like
top grade.
Abdullah Mason would be. But like I'm
I don't
saying,
think Abdullah's top. I don't think Abdullah's S class.
I said he will be. I said he will be.
He might. I don't know yet. You don't get knocked down twice by no Rudy Poo. I can't
The
remember.
dude he
I can't
fight
remember
with,
no S class fighter
the
doing
dude he
that.
fight with no damn Rudy Poo,
He
bro.
most definitely was a Rudy Poo, man. Cut
That
it out.
dude had power for one,
Okay.
for two, Abdullah, if he stopped on go, if he see Abdullah, he's on go. If he sit there and fight instead of sitting there rushing, then he could perfect his defense. He's quick enough not to get hit. But Abdullah, he has no fear. So the man was going in there, and he was going in there like a battering ram.
Which can be
And
a
we know
weakness,
great
which is
fighters.
Antoine Russell's weakness. He goes to fight and not box, which can be a
Yeah,
weakness, which hopefully Abdullah learned that, nigga, this is boxing, not fighting. You
yeah.
standing there trying to fight, forgetting the skill part to it, and got your ass rocked twice. Now that's a lack of skill to me. That's a lack of whatever he's lacking.
Yeah.
Get caught like that twice, not once, but twice.
And see, I'm
Floyds and
glad you
Devins
said
don't
that
do
though.
that.
All bullshit aside, I'm glad you said that because he kept dropping his hand. And that man
Right.
called.
So don't
And
give me this
if he
S
was
class fighter.
If Abdullah was in there with somebody that had much more crack, you ain't getting up from shit like that, bro. Look
So
at
don't
Zab
give me
Judah.
this S class fighter when you making them mistakes.
When Zab Judah got hit by Costa Zoo, he it was over with. That nigga rocked that equilibrium. And
The
what people
thing
don't
was though, Costa Zoo was at the top of the class though. This guy he
know,
fought,
you ain't
nobody
hear
know
what I
this
just
guy.
said, bro. You ain't hear what I said. I said if he would have got hit by somebody like Costa Zoo,
Right.
like
Right.
the way Zab got hit, ain't gonna be no getting back up and throwing that shit like that because motherfuckers don't
So
realize when you get knocked down, that's a fucking concussion. And if you look at football, when a nigga get a concussion in football, them niggas don't play for 2 weeks. Like people don't realize how dangerous boxing is. Like when you get a fucking concussion, that's a 2 week. That's at least 2 weeks you shouldn't be back in the field. But boxers have to go back through there and fight through that shit. That's why I say boxing is the most loneliest sport of all. That's why I gave props to Devin, but I also had a knock against Devin because just like Abdullah, Devin kept dropping his goddamn hand. Like if he kept what he tried to do, he didn't gauge Ryan Garcia's speed enough. And I've told people Ryan is a dangerous motherfucker. I want to see his racist ass get whooped, but
especially off that juice. Especially when he took something that increases his workout to increase his speed.
Okay, when they showed the video of them sparring before it, and Ryan was hitting with the same shit. They was hitting with the same shit. With or without juice, like I know Derrick James. Talk to Derrick James. Derrick James said that the man is exceptional, and he said if him and Earl was the same size, he said him and Earl would be an exceptional fight. That's what Derrick James told me to my
Talking
like.
about Ryan, I don't think so.
I'm
Ryan,
telling
he
you,
has a
this is what Derrick
devastating left
said.
hook,
Not
especially
my
off that
opinion.
juice. But his
No, I'm
skill
talking
set
about
is not there.
this is what their former coach.
Well, Derek was getting paid by Ryan at the time, so he's gonna speak good things. But he
was talking to me on FaceTime. Why would he lie to me on FaceTime?
he's getting paid by Ryan Garcia. You know what I mean? So he's
I
gonna
mean,
speak
he's
good
always
things of his fighter. But
he
if we
just
talk
said,
about Ryan Garcia, Ryan lacks a lot of skills. He backs straight out every time. He leans over. He's heavy on his front foot. He has a lot of flaws in his game.
okay,
Now,
let me ask you a question.
does he have some unique skills that he gets over and wins with? Yeah, he do.
Let me
But
ask you a
Ryan has a lot
question.
of flaws, and Earl will
Okay,
expose that
okay.
shit.
Ryan Garcia that fought Luke Campbell and the Ryan Garcia that fought Oscar Duarte. You
Didn't
see the
Luke put him
difference in his
down?
style?
Didn't Luke put him down?
Yeah, Luke put Ryan down.
Right, for because of that skill, because of leaning over on heavy on that
Did you not hear?
on that
Did you
front
not
foot.
hear the question I asked you, bro?
What you say was it the different styles from who?
No, I'm talking about. Look at Ryan Garcia that fought Luke Campbell
Okay, I seen that
and
fight.
compare it to the Ryan Garcia that fought Oscar Duarte. Ryan has been he has changed up his defense, has improved greatly between them fights right there. He doesn't.
I think that goes to a lack of opponent. I think his opponent ain't able to expose. Duarte did what
Okay,
did
okay. He
Duarte
was going
have?
up against the best jabber in the damn division, Devin Haney. Everybody know Devin Haney has the best jab out there. He beat George Cambosos with a
Very,
jab in that one
very
fight.
nice jab, and that's why the scorecards had Devin winning the rounds minus the knockouts. But if you go to the rounds, what Devin wins 7 rounds on the 2 scorecards.
Okay,
So
if he won even if he won 7-5, he got dropped 4 times.
he did, and that goes to a testament more of Devin. Not, I think that he just after that first time he rocked him in the first round, I think he just never recovered and just was in a state of shock and was forgetting his skill set. I think that's more to the
I
testament of
agree with you.
Devin forgetting his
I
skill
agree with you.
set
I looked at the
as a
6th round.
Ryan just being this excellent fighter because I've seen Ryan too many times with these flaws. I you know what I'm saying? I've seen him too many times do the same flaws in every fight. He's throwing the same punch repeatedly. Come on, man. Ryan, he got a hell of a left hook. You know what I mean? And he do
Like you
got some
said, right.
skills, but he lacks a lot of skills too. He lacks a lot of
Exactly.
skills. And
But I'm saying
I think Earl crushes Ryan if they the same size due to Earl stepping on that inside like he liked to do, and Ryan not having the skill set to defend Earl's onslaught when Earl was in his prime. Yeah, I got Earl crushing Ryan if they the same size. Derek James is mad because he's suing Earl and he was getting paid by Ryan. So I'm got to take that with a grain of salt what Derek James say in that situation.
oh, I already told him chat. I said I got Earl beating the shit out of him, but I'm just saying Derek tried to say for Ryan's skills. He said if Ryan and Derek Earl was the same size, he tried to say it'd be a 50-50. He wouldn't know who he'd take because he said Ryan's power is different. And he said the speed is different. He said he don't think Earl can compensate from Ryan's speed. And Ryan does have one of the fastest left hooks in the game. You can slow it down and you still can't see that shit. And I think that's how Devin got caught with the first one. He didn't see that shit. Because if you look at it, he tried to back up. But what we was talking about before you came up here, Tank and his people have reached out to Keyshawn Davis and his people. Keyshawn Davis even got on at the Robisi and Robisi versus Espinoza. That's why I tied the buff and them even asking the question because they know. And they asked him, and Keyshawn was like, yeah, Tank wants to fight me. They done sent the message and everything. So Top Rank is down putting the thing for Tank and motherfucking Keyshawn. They putting it on Front Street for us. Now, that Lomachenko one talk about he coming back. Now, they trying to make Keyshawn fight Lomachenko instead of Tank. After all that bullshit, what you got to say about that? Shalom, that whole boy. Salute, King. Can y'all hear me? Press a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Can y'all hear me? Damn, did my shit go out or something? Oh, so y'all can't hear me. So I guess Rallo shit must have went out then. All right. I guess his shit done went out or something. But yeah. Hey, I need 3 people, man. Let me get Mr. Taylor like this salute. Can I get 3 people for this new year to support the grind? Hit the Cash App or the PayPal. Support the motherfucking grind, baby, for this new year. Hit the Cash App or the PayPal for your boy.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, your shit went out.
Yeah, I got a phone call.
Oh, Terrell Davis, salute my bro.
Yeah, I love Loma and Keyshawn for a unification.
Why would you want Keyshawn? See, this is what I don't get. And see, this is the shit that gets me. Now you've been a hypocrite, Rollo.
How?
Okay. Was it Lomachenko that Keyshawn was talking about knock to after he beat Limos?
No,
No, hold on. Was it Lomachenko that he was talking about? You've been tricking the game for years. I want to fight him. Was that Lomachenko?
No,
It was Tank. So then, was it Lomachenko that he got on in the middle of the fight between Espinoza and Robisi? And he sat there and said, yeah, he done sent me a thing. Our teams is working out the fights. He wants to fight me, so we can probably get this fight after our next fights. Was that Loma he was talking about, or was it Tank?
I'm assuming it was Tank. I didn't see it, but I'm
Yes, it
assuming it was
was.
Tank.
And Bob Arum even admitted they even had it on. They even was promoting it. If you go back and look at the Robisi fight. Did you watch Robisi versus Espinoza?
Nah, I didn't. Well, for what? Hey.
Well, I'm gonna show you. Shout out to my brother Devontae Cromwell
Did it?
in the Cash App with the $2 holler. Appreciate you, King. I just need 2 more people to support the grind. This my first show of the new year. Can I get 2 more people to support for the family? I'm glad. Well, I'm about to pull this up, Rallo, so you can give me your take on this.
So basically, what you're saying is Keyshawn is in negotiation with 3 champions right now. Boy, that boy making his move, Andy.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is this motherfucker sat there. Hold on.
Sound like he's doing what you want your favorite boxer to do. He's lining champions up. That's what it sounds like to me. I ain't got no problem with that.
No, this is what hold on, I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about. Cause hold on.
You saying you got a problem with him not fighting Tank and fighting
Let me
Loma?
finish.
I love it. I think it's the build up to a great fight.
No, this is
Unified
what I'm talking
champion.
about. Like he's about to fight Baranchek.
Right.
And he said he wanted Tank next.
Okay,
So he
but
done
if he
build
get
it
Loma
up.
next.
No,
Go ahead,
why should that be a Loma next? You said you wanted Tank next. You said you've been tricking the game for years. So Tank done sent you a contract. And he said, let's do it. So why go to Loma?
Did he send him a contract though?
They in negotiation for it. He said these people was talking to him about an offer. So if you already in negotiations with Tank, why would you even sit there and think to damn go to Loma? See, that's the shit where I'm talking about. Y'all fans don't hold everybody accountable. Justin Hawkins, salute, King, Happy New Year.
I mean, that's
No,
an
hold
easy one,
on, bro.
That's an easy one.
Because you sitting there talking about Keyshawn versus Loma would be a good fight, but you asked for Tank, and Tank opened the door and said, "Let's do it." So now you're gonna backtrack and go to Loma, and then all these fans all these fans don't keep the same hit. Now, if Tank would have did that, if Tank would have called out Keyshawn Davis, right? And he would have said, okay, Keyshawn, no. And he would have called Keyshawn Davis out. And then he turned around and fight at Andy Cruz because they on the same level. Then everybody
Then that's
would
a problem.
have a problem with that shit.
That's a problem. That's a problem. But listen, let me explain it to you.
Let me see if I got this. Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you go ahead and talk. I'm doing something real quick. I'm trying to get this up here.
Yeah, when you turn down a champion to go fight a contender, then yeah, that's a problem. Tank fighting Andy Cruz over Keyshawn Aloma. Yeah, that's a problem. That's what he's been doing his whole career. That's why we mad at Tank, because you have the ability to be one of the greats, not just a Adrian Bronner type. Because he had no counterparts to make him great. But this dude Tank has Secure, Loma, and Devin and T.O. The four horsemen at the front right there to be great. And he ain't fought none of them, man. This man 30 years old. He ain't fought none of them, home.
Man, he
ain't
fought
none of them.
He's done fought.
Man, he ain't fought nobody that's even close to
He's
going to
fought
the
better
Hall of Fame.
competition than Devin. Who has Devin fought that's better than anybody Tank fought?
Loma.
I put motherfucking damn Ryan Garcia. He got Tank Leo Santa
Loma.
Cruz. Leo Santa Cruz.
And
Leo Santa Cruz on the same level as Loma.
Hell no. And you picked
And Leo
Leo was
Santa Cruz is man.
Listen.
Loma, the same one he got beat by who got beat by the nigga his second fucking fight. He just had more hype than him, dog.
Salido is what, a 2-time world champion?
Orlando Salido is also a 2-time world champion that got over double-digit losses. Orlando Salido beat that nigga, and Loma didn't want no more smoke with him. Loma didn't want no fucking smoke with him.
Let's not forget Salido did come in, 16 pounds bigger?
Okay, how many pounds Loma came over my little nigga that boxed, the damn little boxer? Brought that nigga up 3 motherfucking divisions.
He did, but dude came up though. But that wasn't the case.
Let's not do that. Okay,
yeah, but that wasn't the case with Loma and Salido. Salido missed weight on purpose.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. No, I'm glad you said that. So let's talk about Devin Haney coming in 20 pounds heavier than Loma. Since you talking about Tank, you said you talking about motherfuckers coming in heavy. No, Devin came in over 20 pounds heavier than Loma. Over 20 pounds heavier than Regis. So if you want to talk about people coming in heavy.
20 pounds heavier than Regis, though. See how y'all lie?
Devin was 165.
He was 7
on the
pounds
next day
bigger
weight.
than Regis, Holmes.
You say what?
He was 7 pounds bigger than Regis.
That's
the night
a
of the
fucking
fight.
lie. You know it.
No,
Regis,
you lying.
Regis was 11%. Devin was 15%.
Dude, Regis came in at 156. Devin came in at 163.
No, fuck no. If he'd came in at 163, he would have been at 15%. Do you not understand percentages, dude? Come on, man. You're not about to push that gaslight shit.
So what did Devin come in at?
Regis even complained about the shit.
So what did Devin come in at?
Regis came in at 152, my nigga.
Regis didn't come in at 152, man.
Bro, he already
came in at 156. Regis rehydrated 16 pounds.
Devin Haney rehydrated over 30 pounds, dude.
No, he didn't. He rehydrated.
He was 165
pounds.
the next morning.
No, he didn't, home. He rehydrated.
The next morning,
the
next morning he was 165.
No, he was not. He was 163.
He was 174.
He was 163. Man, come on.
No, he was 160. Exactly, Don.
He was 163.
He was 160.
He was 163, and Regis was 156.
He was over the percentages, bro. He was over the percentages.
He was 163, and Regis was 156. He rehydrated 23 pounds. Regis rehydrated 16 pounds.
All right, if you're gonna lie, bro, I can't.
Go look it up. It's facts.
Bro, I looked it up.
Now you speculate on how much he rehydrated after the weigh-in.
The California Association already said it, bro. The California Association already said that shit, dude. It's on. You can go look at the California Association.
Right. So listen, let me explain this to you. Right. So,
bro, I'm not, bro.
So now you don't want
bro, let me
you
show
don't
you
want a conversation. You just want to talk.
Because
so if you saying wait, let me. If you saying 15%,
no, bro, because you gonna keep fucking lying, dog. Bro,
listen,
I can't stand a liar, bro.
If you saying 15%, we're gonna break it down. Numbers don't lie. So if you saying 15%, right, of 140, that's 21 pounds, right?
I said he came in over the 15%.
I know he did. I'm about to break it down to you. I know he did. So 21 pounds is 15% of 140 pounds, right? So if he came in 16% over, that's the extra 2 pounds that we're talking about. Because he came in 23 pounds.
Bro, California Association.
He did. You're right. I'm not. You so busy trying to argue that you don't want to listen.
No, I'm telling you, they said 165 on the California Association.
It was 160. Bro. It was 163, which was about.
So California lying? So they lying?
It was 163, which is about a couple of pounds over the 15%. He did come in over the 15%. He did. 23 pounds is about 1%, 2% over the thing,
Okay,
right?
let me go ahead and show this real quick. Hold
He
on, let me
did,
show
but
this
for
real
you to
quick.
say he weighed 20 more pounds, you lying because Regis rehydrated to 156. The final weigh-in, he was
That's my brother, the
he was
boxing
7
novice in
pounds
the
bigger.
building.
But y'all trying to say 20 pounds, like, come on, man, cut the
Bro, he
bullshit.
wasn't no 7 pounds bigger because Regis wouldn't have put it, bro, come on,
So
man.
Regis didn't come in at
Bro,
156.
shout out to my brother, the boxing novice, in the cash app with the $5 holler. Appreciate you, King.
But
Salute, King. Peace and blessings.
what about David Benavidez
And
when he came in at 200 pounds? David
who?
Benavidez when he rehydrated to 200 pounds at last fight, the last couple of fights.
Nigga, that wasn't no just last
Right.
time, nigga. If you not been watching David
So
Benavidez,
it's natural.
why you think Canelo say he not gonna fight that
This
nigga?
is something that boxers do. All boxers do this. Hey, how big?
David Benavidez
Wait a
is
minute.
on
Listen,
snack.
Canelo was 18 pounds bigger than Floyd on fight night.
No, he was 22
Okay,
pounds bigger than
even
Floyd.
better. Even
Bro,
better.
but this is not what we're
But
talking about,
I'm
bro.
showing
We're
you
not
a
saying it's right.
consistency in our star fighters that do what Devin did, but y'all only seem to have a problem when
Okay,
Devin do it.
when
It's only a
when
big deal
Tank
when
fought
Devin do it. When
Ryan,
I can take the face
okay,
of
when
boxing
Tank
and show you
fought
who did
Ryan,
it.
okay, look, when Tank fought Frank Martin, Tank was smaller. He fought Ryan, he was smaller. Tank don't come in all that. All fighters that come in that when Floyd is a star fighter. He's never came in that high over people. You know why? Because they fight at their right weight division. Floyd fights at damn near his walk
Yeah,
around weight,
Floyd do.
dog. He can
But
eat
Floyd
pizza.
was a rare.
But you said our
Yeah,
stars. Who's a bigger star than
Floyd
Floyd?
was a rare. Floyd is the greatest man to ever do it.
No, but you said our stars. Who's a bigger star than
Nobody.
Floyd?
Floyd was the greatest man to ever do it. So you can't really compare people to
Okay.
Floyd. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you didn't say that. You said our
Floyd
stars.
is the
But
legend.
I want
But
you to see this. Look, this
what I'm
right here.
showing you is a
Okay, look. I
consistency
want
With
you to
of
watch
Spectrum's
fighters
easy
doing what Devin
self-install
did.
kit, turn on the
Watch
anniversary
this real
mix.
quick.
You can feel at home in minutes.
It was just a month ago when we were in Virginia and you took out a real big guy, and I felt like the whole perception of Keyshawn Davis changed that night.
Yeah.
Do you feel that?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely a different narrative about myself. I proved that I'm with the elites. I'm not just a fighter out here that's making noise. I'm with the elites, and I also sell. There's a lot of people in there, over 10,000 fans. They're watching me, so all 10,000 fans got a view of who the businessman really is that night.
So let's speak about elites. Tank Davis recently scoffed at the idea of facing Shakur Stevenson, but then brought you up. Is that a way of avoiding Shakur or stepping to you?
I don't know. I can't really speak on why he said it, but for how I took it, it made me feel like that he more leaning towards fighting me. He said in his own words, he said that I look good out there. I look great.
You look good,
and it's undeniable for the work that I am doing. So I feel like a Davis versus Davis headline. That's pay-per-view by itself.
I know that your representative Ishmael Hinson has had talks with Al Heyman about this very idea. You and Tank. What can you tell me? What can you update me about that?
Yeah, man. Like I said, I feel like this guy actually does want to fight me. I feel like 2025 will be the year that you will see Davis versus.
Now let me ask you one question, Rallo. Okay. They on Top Rank, right? They at the main event. Top Rank. Main event. Robisi versus Espinosa, right? Where they get this information from? All right, Creole. Where they get this information that Tank wants to fight him? Where did that interviewer get that information from?
I mean, you just heard him say that Al was in contact with Keyshawn's representatives.
Okay, but Bob Arum leaked that. Okay. They would never have these questions. And look at the question they're asking. Bob Arum put that out there because Tank and them is trying to fight. And when have you seen Top Rank give clout to another fighter on their main event? They're trying to push the Keyshawn and Tank fight at this moment right here. On this moment right here, they're trying to get the shit started. Now watch. Okay.
Davis, and like I said, just keep following us, man. Just keep following our careers. My next fight is a big fight coming up for my first world title, so me personally, I still have a lot to prove. But 2025, it should be big for the businessman.
We've got a couple things on deck for 2025. Let me ask you now, though, about Tank. What impresses you the most about him, and where is he vulnerable?
Right, for sure. I feel like, of course, what he impresses the most with his knockouts. He have unbelievable, undeniable power, I could say. You know what I'm saying? And outside of that, he just, I feel like another good fighter. From my perspective, his power shows that he has that one punch to get you up out of there. But everything else, is something that I've seen before. I would say, and in terms of me just knowing me who I am, I feel like that I would give him his best fight yet.
Everybody got a weakness. What do you think is his?
Me. I feel like I'm his weakness. Everything that I do, when I'm coming with, from my press conference, from my wins, my energy. I'm a younger fighter.
Your size?
My size. I just feel like just me in general, my style, how I fight, I'm his weakness.
Okay, well, next stop is supposed to be a title shot with Dennis Berinchik. Where are you with that?
Oh, for sure. That's what we're going to do. February is the date, the month, I would say, that's going to happen. It's looking like New York. It's looking like Madison Square. So me and Dennis Berinchik, we definitely got to get it on. And prayerfully that I'll come out there with the victory.
You think that's February?
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yes, sir. I think it's February.
That gives you a long runway for the rest of the year. You could go prepare for Tank. Assess Berinchik as a fighter, his strengths, his weaknesses.
I feel like Berinchik, his strongest attribute is his footwork. I feel like he has great footwork.
They said they was gonna go with the Tank fight after the Berinchik fight. You feel what I'm saying? So why bring Long back in there? You going against the biggest name. If you're Keyshawn Davis, ain't nobody gonna pay you like a Tank fight. He just put Frank Martin in 8 figures. So I'm gonna tell you what it is. Keyshawn never wanted to fight Tank. He wanted the clout. He wanted the clout with saying Tank name. Because the man is trying to reach out for a fight, and now you trying to talk about back.
Yeah, I doubt that, Upper. I think he do want to fight Tank.
No, I'm gonna show you why he don't want to fight Tank right here.
Even in a real fight, if the dude it's not a hard punch. I feel like I can take a punch because he did.
Learn about yourself when that happened. Keyshawn, I just remembered you sparred Tank as well, right?
Yeah.
When you sparred Tank, what did you learn about yourself when that happened?
I learned that I can hang in there with the elite level. I feel like I can take a punch because he did. He caught me with. Well, I remember he caught me with 2 good shots.
People, this is Keyshawn fighting Tank in 16 ounces in headgear. Tank busted him with 2 good shots, but listen to what Keyshawn says. And this is why Keyshawn really don't want to fight Tank. And I'm going to let y'all hear it out of his mouth.
He caught me with 1 good hook, and he caught me 1 good straight. And knowing Tank, you don't know really to expect when you get caught with a good shot. So he told me I could really take a punch. He told me I could box with the best. And shit, I feel like Tank, he tested me. He tested my skill in a way where I always had to stay sharp, watch out for his power, and just be real defensive. Because I'm not really a defensive fighter. Even though I got great defense, I love fighting like Tank does. So he had me fighting a style that I don't usually fight.
So what Tank did in headgear and 16 ounces, he asserted his will on Keyshawn Davis. He forced Keyshawn to fight a fight that he didn't know how to do. And I'm going to tell y'all what type of fight he did. It was Mikey Garcia versus Earl Spence all over again. That nigga was pounding on Keyshawn, because I talked to people that was there. He was pounding on Keyshawn, and Keyshawn was trying to stay alive. Pay attention. I'm going to let y'all finish it up. Listen.
And I feel like I got better and I capitalized it. And I learned a lot from sparring Tank, man. Shouts out to Tank.
What's that like in the ring? Kind of like you said, before you get hit, you're kind of like, shit, this is Tank. What is this going to feel? Is that just a question you get answered once you get popped? It's like, okay, now I know how I take it. Now I know where it's at.
For sure. That's what every boxer, even in a real fight, if the dude is not a hard puncher, but you still try to see me punch, you probably get hit, boom. Oh, that shit wasn't that bad. And shake it off. And if that shit come again, you can be confident, whoo, boom. You feel me? So it's really like once you take that first hit, like, well, that shit ain't nothing. Or if you get hit, boom. Okay, he not gonna hit with that no more. You feel me? You always gotta get the hit to really know how to if you want to fight your opponent going forward.
I saw that with Haney and Kambosos actually.
Now, see what I was telling y'all. That man was in the ring with Tank with headgear and protective gear and damn 16 ounces. Tank turned that nigga into a defensive turtle. So what makes y'all think that man want to fight Tank with 8 ounces and no headgear? Really
Maybe
now?
about $10 million.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that, Rollo. So if he said that, so why the fuck is he gonna try to fight motherfucking Loma?
Because Loma,
He's not,
let me answer that.
He,
Because Loma is a
he's not
champion.
$1 million
That's a unification belt. Which
what is Tank? Tank is a unification
let me
belt.
finish. Keyshawn coming into a Tank fight being the unified champion and Tank's not gives him more leverage on the purse bid. Wouldn't you say?
It don't give him no leverage because it won't be no purse bid. You either take what Tank give you, it's not. Ain't no damn leverage.
Well, I always thought the belts gave you more leverage to negotiate with.
Belts don't mean a damn
Nah,
thing.
you wrong about that. Belts do mean.
Canelo had 2 belts. He was the unified champion, and Canelo got $5 million, and Floyd got $186 million.
Yeah. We're talking about Floyd again. You really can't compare other people.
No, we're talking about
you can't compare other people to Floyd, man.
Okay.
That's bad.
Demetrius Bivol was the champion. Canelo didn't have a belt. Demetrius Bivol got $5 million while Canelo walked away with over 30.
Okay.
Certain fighters' belts don't matter, bro. When I don't give a fuck how much leverage you have. If I'm used to making people 8 figures and you've never even made $1 million fucking dollars, you're not gonna tell me how much you're fucking getting. You can be the undisputed champion. You can be the
we seen
champion.
that. We seen that. We seen Tank not fight the undisputed champion.
Why you gonna
We
say that,
seen
bro?
Tank tell the undisputed champion he hasn't done enough. What has he done to deserve a fight?
Exactly. Like
We
it's not
seen
about
that.
belts. This is where people get it wrong. Belts don't feed
It
your
most
children.
definitely do. You wrong about that.
No. Okay.
It most definitely
It most
do.
definitely
Wrong
what?
about that.
No, I'm not fucking
You're
wrong with it. How many champions do you
All
know
of them.
that's never made? Okay,
All of
okay.
them make more than
Dennis
the contender.
Okay. They make more than the contender, but Dennis Baranchek don't make $1 million a fight. Motherfucking Brian Norman Jr. don't make $1 million a fight.
All of them ain't.
Boots
Wait, listen, Upper. All of them ain't gonna make $1 million. Everybody's not just gonna be that level. But let me tell you this: I guarantee you that Baranchek is gonna make more than Abdullah Mason and Kamel Moten because of that belt.
Yeah.
Because of that belt.
But guess what?
If Baranchek didn't have a belt, we wouldn't know who the fuck he was, and he would never make $250,000. But since he got that belt, just that belt alone, it's going to bring him at least $250,000 more than what the non-belt holders. It always has. You hear what? It always has. When you get the belt, you get more money. It's just that simple. Belts do pay you.
Ryan Garcia hasn't had not one belt, and he makes more than almost every belt holder in boxing.
I don't know about that.
He made $40 million versus
that
Tank.
was against Tank though. What did he make against?
He made
what did he
$5
make
million
against
versus
Duarte?
Duarte.
What did he make against
He made $5 million versus
against
Duarte.
Luke? I doubt that. I doubt that. I doubt that. It wasn't even on pay-per-view. I doubt they paid him $5 million.
Okay, hold on.
You got the records on that?
Okay, watch this. Hold on, I'm about to pull it up, bro. I'm about to pull it up.
And Ryan, you know, Ryan's a
you.
special type of star too. You know, it's a new age now. Ryan's a special star, but that's 1 in a million where you can not ever be a champion.
Bro, every time I bring up a name, you keep saying that's a special
Ryan
star.
is.
It's a special
Ryan,
star.
yeah.
Bro, but I'm just trying to tell you that the belts don't motherfucking always matter. If Oscar, I'm gonna tell you like this: certain fighters can transcend the belt. This is what.
Right, I agree with that.
That's what I was trying to say.
I agree with that. Once you reach a certain point, like Tank and EJ,
Earl Spence, he doesn't have a belt, but he'll make way more than Crawford any fight he takes.
Yeah, because he's been carrying the sport too. He was the top dog for a while for the black folks anyway. You see what I'm saying? But everybody now talk about the other 1,000 fighters though that can't do that. You see
That's
what I'm
not what I
saying?
said though. What I was saying
Well, you
is
saying belts
that
don't get you money, and I totally disagree. And
exactly
I've
that's
sit
what I'm
here,
saying.
I watched the
The
sport for
belts,
40 years, and when you
but
get the
but
belt, you get
the
more
belt.
money.
I'm just
Simple as
telling you,
that.
the belt doesn't guarantee you money. The
Yeah,
belt
it
don't
most
guarantee
definitely
you.
do.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It most definitely do. The belt definitely guarantees you money.
Okay,
Yes, it does.
you see this right
It
here?
does. It absolutely does. Now, when you facing
Hold on, I'm
a
asking you a
guy
question.
like Tank, and
Do you see the thing on the screen? Can you see the screen?
I might say it's too little for me to read.
It says, how much salary will Ryan Garcia get for this fight versus Oscar Duarte? Ryan is supposedly guaranteed $5 million for the event. This is Garcia defeating Duarte and receiving a fixed amount of $5 million. You see that?
So Ryan got the same purse for fighting Duarte as he got for fighting Tank.
Ryan got $40 million versus Tank.
No, but their guaranteed purse was 5, and I don't even think Ryan's was 3. Tank's was 5. So his next fight against a nobody, his purse was the same as Tank's.
I mean, I just pulled it up for you, bro.
If that's what he's saying, then that's what he's
No,
saying.
that's not that. No, but see, when he fought Tank, they got back end. He don't. He didn't
I
get no.
understand that, but I'm just talking about their upfront guarantee money.
No, with see, that's the difference between the PBC and fight and like Tank. I mean, like the zone and Top Rank. Ain't no back end. It's all up front is what you get.
Ain't no
That's
back end with who?
huh?
Top Rank.
Yeah, with Top Rank and the zone, that up front is what you get. It ain't no damn up front. There's something. No, what they tell you at the beginning, that you know how much money you about to get.
Yeah,
That's why
especially for a
Devin had
non-pay
went
per
to the
view.
zone up
But it's
front,
a back
huh?
end on the pay per view, right?
No, and none. No. You
It
got
most
it's a
definitely is.
stipend. Like that's why Devin Haney just had his most successful pay per view versus Ryan Garcia. Do
How
you know
many
how many?
did it do?
They did over 330,000.
Oh, it's down to 300 now.
Huh?
It's down to 300 now.
It did 330,000. Oscar De La Hoya admitted it.
Well,
They
what do you
did.
think about Bill saying they all been lying about these numbers?
Nah, they did 330,000. Oscar showed his paperwork. But you know what's crazy? Bill fucked up because at the zone you have to do 400,000 to get back in. They only did 330,000. And see, Bill, he signed for net profits instead of gross revenue.
That fight was on the zone.
Yeah.
Well, Golden Boy and they was on the zone. All right.
Yeah, Golden Boy, Devin was with Matchroom, that's the zone. And Oscar's Golden Boy, that's the zone. I need one more person to support the grind. New year, baby. Can I get one more person to support in the cash app, baby? One more person.
What's the problem over there with GTD? It's obviously a problem. We ain't gonna keep acting like it's not. What do you think the problem is?
It's not no problem. What's the problem?
Well, you see, then his team ain't showing up to the promotion. It's
Bro,
talk to
his
him and
team.
Cap.
See, that's
Let
what
me tell you the
y'all.
problem. Wait,
Okay,
let
I'm
me
gonna
tell
tell
you
you.
the problem.
Let me
It's
go
more
ahead
than
and end
one.
this. Let me just end this right now. They have no problem. They all just showed up to the other thing. You remember when Tank fought Frank Martin, right?
Yeah.
He had his whole. If you go back and look, since y'all keep reaching, go back and look. Tank sitting there, Calvin, Kenny, all them sitting right beside him, and he told Frank, "I don't need nobody. I came here by myself."
That
See,
was
everybody
against
sit
that
there
was
and look.
against
Everybody
Roach.
look
He
at
said
Tank
that
when he
against
just
Roach.
say, "Hold on, bro, let me finish."
That was against Roach.
Everybody look at Tank when he talking about by himself. He not talking about his team. What he talking about, he don't have to bring no extra niggas. And that's the same thing he was applying when he said that this time. His team has been there. Coach Calvin, all them is still with Tank. So
They
that's
wasn't
what I'm
at their
trying to
first
see. People
Roach
are reaching.
promotion.
You say what?
They wasn't at their first Roach promotion, and that ain't what I'm
Because
getting
Coach
into.
Calvin was doing a fight, bro.
That ain't
You
what
know
I'm
that,
getting in the underworld. That ain't
bro.
what I'm
I
getting.
already
I'm
know.
hearing the
I told
trouble.
people that's there, bro. Look, he was there this time. Coach Calvin and them, bro, they have over 50 fighters at that gym, bro.
I heard the
Bro,
trouble. I heard they ain't getting paid their money over, and they mad.
Bro, they getting paid. Okay, bro. Like everybody's reaching just like okay, bro.
How's that a
All right.
reach?
No, I'm talking about like Blue Blood and all them, bro. All them Haney fans be reaching like hell. I heard Devin was gonna fight, but his jaw still broke.
I heard that too. I heard that too, and it makes sense. Why
And I
you
heard
ain't
your
fighting?
wife sell pussy.
Who? I don't know about all that. I keep it
I
to
can show
myself.
you proof that she used to. Her name is Lena Saeed. She used to
That's
be a
cool.
trans angel.
Listen, man. From my experience, I ain't met a bitch that ain't sold that pussy. Now,
I
whether
know,
she
but
sold it up
I know,
front,
but
straight out
his
like
is.
that,
See, this is
or
what I'm
not,
saying.
all women
His
sell
is on
pussy.
back page. Everybody knowing
On
that
to
his
the
dad
next
did
one.
a marry her.
Well, how
His
does that make him a lesser boxer?
Nah, just
Now,
listen, man.
translate that to the boxing world. His wholesale pussy. Translate that to the boxing world.
No, what I'm saying is,
Do you not dislike this
hold on,
guy?
bro.
You
Can I
don't
talk,
agree?
bro? Or you gonna keep
Is he
talking?
dropping his left hand?
No, this is what I'm saying. No, everybody always talking about motherfuckers be talking about, oh, people hate on Devin because he had a dad, because his dad was there. So why your dad let you marry a hoe? My
He's a
dad would
grown
never
man.
let me.
He's
No,
a
my
grown
dad
man,
would
but
never
I
let me
really don't
marry
care
a
who he met. I
streetwalker.
really don't care who he. You know what I'm saying? What
No,
they
I'm
got
just
to
talking
do
about. I'm just talking
with
about
boxing?
your fan base. This is what y'all do. So you know when I come back with it, because my dad would never let me marry a motherfucker that was
What that got
online
to do
selling
with
pussy.
boxing, though? I'm talking about them not getting paid by PBC. You talking about this man
Okay,
Orlando?
what is them not getting paid got to do about boxing, bro?
It's boxing. The
No, that's
promotion
their
company
paychecks.
not
That's
paying
not.
you.
That ain't got shit to do with boxing, bro. This is
So
what I'm
Mike
saying.
Tyson and Don King's whole dispute
Oh
ain't legendary.
no. That's not what it is. We're talking about something that's outside the ring. You're talking about people's
No, we talking
finances.
about boxing, homie. We
No,
talking about the promotion
You
company
was talking
not
about
paying their
finances.
fighters.
You talking about
Right.
people
We're
not
talking
getting
about the
paid.
promotion company not
Okay,
paying their
y'all talk,
fighters.
bro. Y'all
That
talking
is
about people not
boxing,
getting paid,
not who this
and I'm
man
talking about
woman is
Devin's wife
screwing,
getting
home.
paid.
I
Y'all
don't
talking
care
about
who that
people
man
not
woman
getting paid,
screwing.
and I'm talking about Devin's wife getting paid. Both of us finances.
How does that translate to boxing, though? What does his
She
wife have to
boxing
do
them
with
balls
boxing?
in her mouth, bro. She boxing dicks.
You
She's
think your
juggling
wife
and
ain't
she's
boxing no
bagging
dicks,
balls,
nigga?
bro.
Nigga, do you think your wife ain't boxing no dicks?
And I know my wife ain't. I know my wife
You a
ain't.
goddamn fool. You think
No,
your
I
wife?
know I'm
You
not a
think your
first
dick's the
off.
only dick that been in your wife's mouth?
No, it was only one. No, and he didn't go in her
Oh,
mouth.
okay.
My
Well,
wife, me and my wife been together since my wife was young for one. And let me tell you about my wife right
how
here, bro.
much time did you do?
No, bro. Let me
How much
explain to
time
you.
did you do?
Oh, bro, do you know where my wife was the whole time I was
How
in?
much time did you do?
I ain't do it a couple months with my wife.
I thought you went to the USP, nigga. They don't give no months in the
That was with my
USP.
first girl, nigga, and she fucked 8
So what would
niggas.
you think your wife was doing before that, nigga? Come on,
First
man.
off,
Don't talk that
I'm gonna
fool
tell you
shit to me,
exactly what
nigga.
my
I'm a
wife was
real
doing.
nigga. Nigga, let's
See,
keep it
no,
boxing. Man,
I'm
you
a real
sound like a
nigga
simp
too,
nigga.
bro. I'm
Nigga, you
a
did 10 years.
real
You think
nigga,
that girl
Rollo.
wasn't boxing
Rollo.
dicks. You
See,
crazy.
look, Rollo. I'm gonna tell you about just
See
because
how
your
it
girl
go? It
bust
ain't no
ass.
firmness on your woman boxing the
Bro,
dick.
first off, let me explain something about a
Come on, man.
woman
Let's go back
and
to
a hoe.
boxing,
No, let me
man.
explain to you about a woman and a hoe. First off, my wife right now, she
And
comes from a
dick sucking
whole
is dick
different
sucking, my nigga.
straight I know down there in Georgia, where her father walked with her. My wife had one nigga that she was with when she didn't. My wife didn't fuck till she was 16, and she was with this nigga till she turned 18, and then she been with me since then. She been with me since motherfucking then. And my wife don't leave the house. She stay at my mom's house or my house. My
Nigga,
wife
your
get back
math ain't
home
math,
from where
nigga.
my
You
wife
my
is a
age.
germaphobe. My wife is a fucking
You my
germaphobe.
age. You
Who?
my age, right? You in your
Yeah,
40s, right?
yeah.
But so you been with your wife since you was 18?
Since she was 19.
Okay, how much
19.
time did you do in the joint? See, you can't do this with me. I'm a real nigga, man. I've been paying attention
Bro,
too, man.
I got my wife in 2018 when I came home, brother. I mean 2008 when I came home, brother.
Okay, so she was 30 something then.
No, my wife is born in 89, bro. She's born in 89. I got with her in 2008 when I
Okay,
came
when
home.
so before you came home, you don't think that she was out there screwing niggas?
I know she wasn't, bro. Bro, this
Oh,
is what I'm trying
let's
to
go
tell
back
you.
to boxing, man. Let's go back to boxing.
No, bro.
You one of
Bro,
those. Let's go back
first
to
off, bro, I
boxing,
was a
man.
motherfucking pimp. I was a
Let's go
motherfucking
back to
pimp, bro. I
boxing,
used to
man.
have to wait for shit,
Oh, a
bro. No, I'm
pimp found him a
explaining that
nice
you asked the
girl.
question.
A
You
pimp
asked the
found him a
question.
nice girl, man. You keep digging yourself a worse hole. A pimp found him a
Bro,
nice
I'm
girl
not
that
digging
never
the worst
did
hole, bro.
dicks.
You can ask
Cut
anybody.
it out,
Everybody know
man.
my wife. My wife don't fuck around with shit. Now she had a dad in her life. My
Cut
wife
it
is an
out, man.
Israelite woman. No, my wife is an Israelite that follows all that shit. My wife's a germaphobe. She was with one
Man,
nigga.
niggas didn't start
And
following
my wife
Israelites
was
till
with
10
one
years
nigga. See,
ago.
one thing about it, I used to didn't think it was women like that out there, but it's also women that don't just pop pussy, nigga. Just because you with a woman that pop pussy, bro, it's okay.
Come
It's
on,
okay
man.
that you haven't fought a real woman. That's why
Come
I'm
on,
still
man.
with her. No, that's
You
why I'm
think
still with her because I
you
got a
think that
loyal
girl
ass
wasn't
woman.
boxing
No,
dicks
no,
while
bro.
you was in the
I got a
penitentiary?
loyal ass woman. I
You
had niggas.
crazy.
I
I
had
ain't say she
rappers.
wasn't loyal.
I
A hoe can
had
be loyal.
rappers.
Hoes
Nigga,
be
I
the
had
most
Lil
loyal.
Wayne them trying to fuck my wife and
They
couldn't
be
get
the
it, bro.
most loyal. What I came to be the good girls that be the pieces of shit. The
No, bro.
hoes be loyal because they know they on
Some
their
women
last
that
leg
wasn't
before the
raised
nigga.
right, bro. Some
But
women that wasn't raised right, bro, just don't
yeah,
know.
man, all them
She
females, man,
fucking
they
my
was
wife,
out there
bro.
at one point in
I
time.
already know, bro. Because one
Upper,
thing about it, bro.
hey man,
I done
all of them
fucked
had
over
their little
1,000
run,
females,
man.
bro. I done smashed over 1,000 females, my nigga.
That's good.
Everybody
That's
know me.
good.
I had women selling butt, bro.
Hey man,
Like I
all of them
know
had
look
their
what I
little
got, and
run,
my
man.
girl was a good girl. I mean, shit. Maybe if she
Let's
would
get
stay
back
out
to
a little longer, maybe if
Calvin
she would
them
stay out a little longer, somebody would have
not
caught her
getting their money
and
over
ran
at
through it.
PBC,
But right
man.
then, my girl right there, she ain't have a chance to get out there.
Hey,
She ain't
how
have
do
a
you
chance to
sign
get
a
out there.
$240 million contract, but then you talking about you ain't being treated fairly?
You say what?
How you sign a 240 million 6 fight contract, which is about 40 million a fight, right? 35, if what he say, 7 fights.
You said 240.
Yeah, remember Tank said he had a deal bigger than Floyd's, which Floyd's was what, 200, 240. So we're gonna put that number on it because he said it out his mouth. But now he's saying he ain't being treated right, he's not promoting right. Like why you not getting the 15 millions that Canelo's getting if the money's already in the bag?
Well, Canelo is he's established. Canelo's
Tank's
established.
established too, though, right?
I wouldn't
Tank's the
say
face
all
of
that.
boxing.
I
Tank
would
his
no. I mean, you know what? Tank ain't as established as Canelo
okay.
because before the Ryan Garcia fight, Tank was averaging 200 and some thousand pay-per-views.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be honest about it. Earl Spence was the next face of boxing. Earl Spence was hitting 340. Earl Spence beat Canelo when he did his Danny Garcia fight. Earl Spence broke the record for the
But
for
they
the
was yelling
defense that year.
they was
Earl
yelling Tank
Spence
was
had
the
to beat
face before Ryan Garcia, though.
Huh?
They was yelling Tank was the face before Ryan Garcia, right?
No, they weren't.
They wasn't okay. Okay, they was, but I go with that because it's I
I know
understand
he
what
didn't get called the face of boxing.
you see. You coming from feelings, so a lot of stuff I just all right up with you.
I'm not coming for feelings.
But they
But
was
no,
calling
they
Tank the
said
face of
no
boxing.
because Oscar De La Hoya even said the winner of this fight will be the face of boxing.
But he's supposed to say that. He's a promoter, man.
Okay,
He's
but
got
like
more
I
sway
said,
in
it
that
was
shit.
Earl Spence that was putting up numbers
Yeah,
before the
yeah.
Ryan
That's why I
fight.
said Earl was carrying the sport for us black
That's what I said.
for the
Earl
black culture.
Spence
Earl was
and Earl
covering.
Spence will carry it again once he make this
Nah,
motherfucker.
Earl's through, and I love Earl. Was my favorite fighter. Still my favorite.
Well,
He's shot, man. He's
okay,
through.
you
Earl's
see,
shot.
you see, if he fights motherfucking Sebastian Fundora, that shit would do over 500,000 easy.
I doubt it to do over 500, but it'd be a good fight. I got Earl
Niggas
in that
waiting on
fight,
Earl
man.
to come back like Coke drying, nigga.
I don't think
Like
so.
Coke drying,
I don't think so. Not after ass whooping like he got. Not after
bro.
the slow
Okay,
speech he got. I think
man,
most niggas
that's
understand it.
crazy, bro. Pacquiao got face down with his ass up in the fucking air, and
He
still
did, and
turned
he
around and
also came
goddamn.
back and kicked some ass right after. Earl ain't fought in going on 2 years. It'd be 2 years in July. This is
Okay, and Earl's coming back.
2025. Earl ain't fought since 2023,
Okay, and he's
Holmes.
coming back for the Towering
I
Inferno.
I
It'll
hope
be
he
a
do,
year and a
but
half. It'll be a year and a half.
it'll be 2 years, man. Earl fought in 2023, right?
He fought in He fought in was it June or
July,
July?
July
He's
2023.
supposed to
Gonna
be
have to
fighting
be.
around March. I mean, he's supposed to be fighting around
So it's
April.
already. So we at 18 months right now. So now if he ain't even got a fight date signed, so that's another 4 months. It's gonna be
I thought
22
they
months
already
before
had the date. They was just waiting to
they
announce
they've
the date.
been saying they had a date, but every time what happens? Earl is shot, man. He'd be lucky to get back in there and get him another payday.
I've seen him spar. I've seen him
I
spar.
think
He
he
looks
beats
pretty good.
Fundora, but
Huh?
when it comes to I think he beats Fundora, but when it comes
Fundora ain't
to a
good enough for
Bud,
Earl.
I think so too. I think once Earl going on the inside, he gonna work him, and his foot's too slow to get out of there.
Now,
But when it
now,
comes to a Bud or a
what the way
Charlo,
I
they
seen
gonna
Earl
murder that
spar,
man.
I would tell him to stay away from Baccarat right now until he get his feet back
Well,
ripped.
see, if you got to tell him to stay away from
I said
somebody, but
right
that ain't for
now.
Earl.
I
That
said
that
right
ain't for
now.
Earl.
Like, no,
He ain't
that's
gonna
I
get
said
no
right
better.
now.
He's
When
getting
you
older.
first come back, you gotta get your feet wet, bro.
He's getting
And I
older.
feel like Fundora's a good comeback fight because he's not really a
I
slow
agree.
leap.
I
I would
agree.
have him. I would have him fight Fundora, then take a Tim Zoo, And then he fight a good because both of them are solid fighters.
But understand this: up about that time, Earl's 35. See what I'm saying? He's already shot.
How old is
Anybody can
Bud?
see it. Bud and Earl are not the same people, man. You see, you keep trying to compare. Bud and Earl are not. Earl is drinking and smoking and tooting that powder, man. What the hell you talking about?
You about tooting that powder? Come on,
Bud is motherfucker. Don't do none of that, man. He's like a Mayweather at this shit, man. He follows his pattern after Mayweather. Earl was with them gangsters, man. Come on, everybody know Earl took that powder, man. Used to anyway. I don't know what he do now, but everybody know that. Everybody know that nigga party, man.
Man, he
So
used to
that's why
smoke and drink, man. He smoked and drink.
nah, he took that powder on. Ain't no. Come on, man. Cut the bullshit. I ain't got to cut the bullshit.
You know who else took that powder?
Who?
Bill. Yeah, he got caught on Mill City tooting that powder.
Bill the Great, man. I don't know about all that. Bill the Great, man. Bill
Go
a hell
look
of
at
a
Mill
nigga,
City.
man. Gotta be put some respect on Bill's
video.
name. Gotta
Bill
put
was
some
snorting
respect
on
on
the video,
Bill's
bro.
name, man. If Bill don't box, Bill's an old pimp, hustling ass bricklaying nigga. So what if he too powder? Nigga, he come
That
from the
nigga ain't
street.
seen a goddamn brick, nigga.
Who? You don't look at his case, nigga. They got caught with like 5 of them, 3 of them in the airport right here in my city. You got
Brick. That
Bill
wasn't
fucked
Bill's
up.
brick. That wasn't Bill's brick.
Man, they was you got Bill fucked up. Yeah, now you
But
tell me
Bill
you got
snitched
Bill
then.
fucked up.
If Bill got caught with them bricks in the airport, he snitched.
Bill
To
went
be
to the
out now.
penitentiary for them bricks. What do you mean?
How much time he do, Rollo?
5 years.
That nigga snitched.
How?
5 years for a brick, nigga.
Wait, see, did you go to the feds, man? Because I'm starting to question if you went to the feds. I went to the feds. I went to the feds for a brick. Let me tell you something. 1 to 5. Wait, listen, so you can understand. 1 to 5 kilos only carry 5 years in prison. Okay. You can have 5 kilos.
Bro, they had a crack law that came out. The nigga.
Yeah,
the
that's. I know it. I got that sentence under the crack law. Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay, do you know that 1 ounce?
Cocaine and crack is different, though.
Oh.
It's different. It is. It is. That's what the crack law was about. Crack was 100 to 1 disparity compared to cocaine.
So you said you had a brick of crack?
No.
Oh, okay, nigga. I was about to say. Well, me, I didn't get caught with no dope, nigga.
But yeah, 5 years for what Bill got caught with. He got the max time for it. Let's say that.
So you said you get 5 years for a fucking brick, but I get
5 up to 5 bricks.
So I get 10 to life for conspiracy to sell a brick.
Conspiracy is it just depends. It just depends. Once you add the conspiracy's 10 off the top. You know that.
My plea bargain was 10 to life.
Right, because it's conspiracy, the bottom line is 10. You see what I'm saying? So I could be in the case and only get caught with 8 ounces. But if I'm in this conspiracy, then come on, take your 10. But anyway, Bill was a bricklayer, and I don't know about him being a pimp, but I know goddamn well he was in my city laying them brick. You know what I mean? If my partner wasn't a real street nigga, I'd call him, but he ain't gonna get up here and talk about those type of things. But anyway, though, so what, Bill? He's a street nigga. We talking about boxers, tooting powder, and smoking weed like Tank was. Did you just see Tank smoking that weed? You see Tank smoking that weed?
Yeah, I see it. I see
What
it.
about the hairdo? What's going on? Y'all want to talk about it? Can I talk about the hairdo? What the fuck? Where they do that at? Little mama on something else. He twerking in his underwear.
Okay, well you got Devin, but you got Devin wearing.
And now the
nail
nigga
polish.
done did his hair like that. I'd rather marry a hoe.
Okay.
I'd rather marry a hoe.
So let me ask you a question, bro. Who did Tank fuck in your family, bro?
I'm from, we from 2 different cities. I never crossed paths with dude. Plus, if he did,
He fucked somebody in your family.
If he did, what they got to do with me?
Because, bro, that's all. Every time I talk to you,
What
bro,
they got
it's
to do with
always
me?
Tank hate. It's always Tank hate every
What they
time.
got to do with me?
Tell him why you mad, son.
If he did that,
Okay, so why are you mad at the nigga then, bro?
I'm because he's been in this game for 10 years and he's never been in a unification.
Pocketbooks. Now what?
He's been in this game for 10 years and he's never had a unification fight. You asked me why I was mad at Tank. It's all about the box.
Well, he's
never been in a unification fight. He's had plenty of opportunity to become one of the greats.
First off, Floyd.
Don't mention Tank with Floyd. Don't mention Tank with Floyd. He don't deserve it.
I'm not gonna let you slander
It's
and not
not
come back.
slander. Have you been in the unification
Hold
fight?
up, bro, hold up. Like I
It's
said,
not
first of
slander.
all, Floyd was controlling this man's career, and ever since Floyd stopped controlling this man's career, this man has been reaching out to try to make the fights. The first fight that he tried to make without Floyd was Devin Haney. He sent motherfucking Showtime came to Bill and Devin and sat there and said, "Look, we
Bill
trying
said
to
that was a lie.
we trying to get you a fight with
Bill
Devin
said that was
Haney."
a lie.
No, that was not a fucking lie. The head of Showtime came out and proved it. Devin and Bill said, "No, we're gonna go fight Regis Prograde." It's not a fucking lie. Every time somebody hits you with goddamn truth, you try to say it's a fucking lie. It wasn't a fucking lie. Tell them why you mad, son. Devin and Bill ducked them. Just like they ducked the rematch with Loma, they ducked Tank, went up there and fought a shot out Regis Prograde. Okay, that's fine. Next, he fought Frank fucking Martin. Yeah, when they say he couldn't fight a young, skilled black fighter, he fought Frank Martin, demolished him. Then he tried to fight Lomachenko, a unification against Lomachenko. Lomachenko turned it down. Shakur said, "I step up." Shakur turned it down. De Los Santos turned it down. El Rayo turned it down. Everybody turned down the damn fight. That's why he's fighting Lamont Roach right now. And then they trying to set up another fight after that with Keyshawn Davis. And he's trying to turn that shit down. So why the fuck are you on that man dick like that, dog? Devin was the first nigga to duck it. Y'all niggas kill me with that shit. Ever since Floyd has stopped being in control of this man's career, this man been trying to get all the goddamn smoke. And the only thing y'all can do is pole smoke this nigga, dog. Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy as fuck.
They would call him back and the call never came. What do you want him to do? How's that duck?
No. Steve Espinosa came to Bill and Devin. They say, "No, we're going to go fight Regis and
I don't know.
get him."
Bill said that never happened, though.
Who?
Bill did.
Bill's a fucking dude.
Okay,
Bro,
you say
all
Bill's a
right,
lie.
Rollo.
I say he's
Hey,
not.
Rollo, I'm going to get you tomorrow, bro. I'm going to
You
get you
say
tomorrow,
Bill's
bro.
a lie. I say he's not.
Man, we done caught Bill and lies on every show.
Have we not caught
him on
Espinosa in the
Phenom.
lie? Have we
Me and
not caught?
All right,
Ho,
Rollo,
let me
I'll
ask
get
you
you
this.
tomorrow, bro.
Have we
Bro, I'll
not
get you
caught?
tomorrow, bro.
Have
Bro,
we
I'll
not
get you
caught
tomorrow.
Espinosa?
This nigga talking about Bill ain't a liar. You know what? If you argue with fools, motherfuckers can't tell the difference between the two of you. Like, god damn, dog. Rollo, I'll catch you tomorrow, bro. I'll catch you tomorrow, bro. Everybody has caught this nigga in lies, and he gonna keep saying Bill don't fucking lie. Hey, before we go, man, I need one more person to support the grind for the day, man. Give me 5 supporters for the day. I just need one more. First show of the New Year's. Can I get 5 supporters for the show? I just need 5 of them. Just one person. One person, we hit our goal for the day. Like, with all the fucking goddamn shit that Bill does, and he gonna say that this nigga don't lie? Like, damn, I've been trying. Everybody sit there and say I don't give people a chance and all that. I gave this nigga an hour and a chance of chancing, and this shit crazy as fuck, dog. Like, ever since I've given him a chance, I've done debunked everything this nigga said all fucking day. I've been sitting here letting him, and all of I've been debunking everything he's fucking said all day. And now I sit there and explain this, and now it's a lie. Steve Espinosa, the man that was ahead of Showtime, why the fuck does he have to lie on Devin and Bill? Every time it's something that's wrong, Bill says it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. No, Bill, if everybody lying on you, then it's you. Now, like I said before, ever since Floyd has not been in charge of Tank Davis' career, they tried to get the smoke with everybody. They tried to fight Devin Haney and Bill. They said no. They ran the 40 and fought Regis Prograde. They even ducked the Lomachenko rematch. They ducked that one too. So then Tank fights Frank Martin, demolishes him because everybody said he wouldn't fight a slick black fighter. He demolishes Frank Martin, and that turned down Frank Martin into a goddamn meme. And everybody's talking about Frank Martin wasn't shit. Yeah, Devontae, man. But Devontae, the reason why I gave him that much time is everybody in his crew Sat there said I was too scared to damn talk against them, so they said I always cut them off. So I gave my hour to, like, the lies just gotta stop, dog. Like, sometimes you lie too goddamn much. Like, that shit crazy as hell, bro. Like, that shit right there crazy. But like I said, after he fought Frank Martin, he came for Loma. Then Shakur. Then De Los Santos. El Rayo. He came for everybody that said there was anybody. All the motherfuckers turned him down. He had to go for Lamont Roach. And then Keyshawn comes out the building and turns him down. Well, first Keyshawn telling everybody how bad he wants the Tank fight. And then when Tank was like, you know what, little nigga? You about to get it. Then Keyshawn decides, you know what? I really don't want the Tank fight. So then this motherfucker turns around and backs the fuck off. Like, man, come on, bro. This shit be crazy, dog. Like, that nigga Tank, and like I said, Earl, my guy. Shout out to my brother Rod Walker in the building. He say, with a $3 holler, he said for enduring the bullshit. Salute, King. And shout out to my man Boxing Novas came through with the $5 holler, man. Appreciate you, King. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sitting here telling the man, like, look, bro. Like, this man's trying to fight. And then Keyshawn, he calls the Tank out, knock, knock, and I want to fight you, bro. He been tricking the game for too long. Like all that bullshit right there. And then they even promoting Keyshawn versus Tank on them in the middle of a main event fight. And now, this is what the shit I be talking about. Everybody want Keyshawn versus Tank. And then Rallo does the same shit that they try to say. When I sat there and told them that now they want Keyshawn to fight Lomachenko, this nigga trying to defend why Keyshawn versus Lomachenko is a good fight. Like, nigga, we didn't ask for Keyshawn versus Lomachenko, ABZ Salute. We wanted Keyshawn versus motherfucking Tank. That's what they were saying. They weren't even thinking about Keyshawn and Lomachenko until he started getting the buzz for the Tank fight. So you use the Tank fight to build his little name up, and people start calling his name. He getting some views. Now you trying to do an in-house fight between him and Lomachenko after the Baranchek fight. What you should do is let Keyshawn fight Tank. Tank whoop his motherfucking ass. Then have Lomachenko fight Keyshawn so he get a chance to get a belt back. So he could probably get a rematch at Tank. That's what you should do. But the way y'all motherfuckers tripping, bro, and like it's crazy. Like I said, if Tank would turn down a Keyshawn Davis fight to go fight a, let's say he turned down Keyshawn Davis and go fight Lamont Roach, people would be on his ass. Yeah, they on his ass for fighting Lamont Roach when everybody else turned him down. See, motherfuckers need to keep the standards the same. And see, a motherfucker get mad about me talking about Devin wife and shit, but you talking about Devin's whole crew. His coach is not getting paid and all that. So I'm talking about his wife getting paid to suck smacks. Let's keep it boxable. So what his coaches and stuff getting paid got to do with boxing? See, the hypocrisy is crazy, bro. And see, I go with them on their own level. And when I do that shit, they don't like that shit, dog. Yeah, Rallo, and Rallo, you hating on that motherfucker more than anything. Obviously, Rallo, you worried about who Tank fucking because you talking about his hairstyle and him twerking. Like, Rallo, who watches another man twerk? I ain't even seen the twerk video. But I bet you got that Tank twerk video on repeat, huh? You talking about another nigga hair and you talking about another nigga twerking. So I think you worried about who Tank putting his Bill pickle in. Nigga trying to tell me my girl was a hoe and I've been with her all this time. Hey, some niggas just get good girls, you know. I know when I was young, you know, I created a lot of monsters, you feel me? I was a lot of women's first. Sometimes when you look the way you look and you got the swag the way you can, a lot of women want you to be that one. And like I said, my wife, you know, she ain't get down till she was 16 and she was still with that nigga when I came home. Then that nigga had to go somewhere. nigga, 10 years in the joint, and I think a motherfucker went throwing. Nigga, I'm not with her. I got that. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I got that top and took her down when I came home, but I'm not with her. I know she was throwing, nigga. That's why we not together. And the fucked up shit about it, if she was throwing, I wouldn't even have been mad. It was the fact that she didn't write me. She didn't write me to my last 4 months. Like, I told her when I got locked up, I was like, look, baby, I got a lot of time. I'll just meet you when I get back out and go live your life. She the one that said, no, I'm going to stick it out. And she stopped writing me. Yeah, Rollo, she stopped writing me. I wouldn't even ask what the fuck she was doing because I left. But the fact that you don't write me into my last 3 months, 3-4 months left in jail, we're in prison. Nah, Baranchek versus Keyshawn versus Baranchek is a good build-up for the Loma fight. You sitting here talking about Tank ain't trying to unify, so why not Tank unify with motherfucking Keyshawn Davis? Then why don't we try to get Tank versus Loma instead of Key versus Loma? Why don't we tell Lomachenko, nigga, stop trying to retire and get in the ring with Tank? See, we upholding this petty bullshit. Keyshawn getting the build-up with Baranchek. He the one that called that man out. He the one that woke the giant. He the one that sat there and said, you been tricking the game for too long. Then don't let him trick the game no more then, little nigga. Get in the ring, little nigga. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers will hold people to one standard, but won't hold everybody to the same standard. That's what I'm saying. I want the best to fight the best, like my nigga BFT. Like, I want motherfuckers to fight it out. It's 2025. Niggas got to get in there and fucking scrap it out. Fuck all that shit. Tank need to get in there and fight. Tank need to go in there and fight because Bob Arum and them said that Dennis Baranchek had something already planned. That's why. WBO is whatever Bob ordered. Bob already turned Tanking them down. But why should Tank have to go up Baranchek when they got Keyshawn coming right after he get that win? You know, to build up Keyshawn's name. Some of that name he stole from calling out Tank and now trying to duck behind the building. Yeah, you can duck behind that building with this L on your back. And who knows? This fight with Tank Davis will do more for Keyshawn than any win he'll probably ever get in his career. Just like Floyd beating Canelo was the biggest fight of Canelo's career. Frank Martin is now a star because he got in there with Tank. People don't realize sometimes a loss will do more for you than 20 wins. He did go out to Shakur and expose Shakur. Shakur even said they sent him an offer, but Shakur said he not fighting Tank. Yeah, he did that. Rollo, why don't you stop jocking, bro? But that's my time for the day, man. Appreciate everybody for coming in, supporting the game. This is the first episode of this year. You know, I think my name is Jadakiss because I got this nigga in here talking about why. Why does Tank gotta be good and Devin ain't in the hood? Why your girl so good and my girl is so hood? Why Tank wanna fight Key? Even though Key called him out, he was just running his mouth. And now you want to walk it out. Warlock Boxing salute, King. Well, peace and blessings to everybody, man. Peace and blessings to everybody. And I'm out.
They want that smoke.
Catch y'all this motherfucker the same bat time at the same bat place tomorrow. And if you're not subscribed to my other channel, I'll see you there tomorrow morning on my new channel.
Bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really dripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get to squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. demon mode. Mouth moving like I done put clean in my nose. Trying to catch me a op, I can leave with some hoes. He standing straight up, watch I make him lean with this pole. Would've thought he was closed, how that heat made him fold. Thought it was a game, he won't think no more. His brain's gone, nigga. It be exciting when I get to striking. Guns sound like thunder, hit you like lightning. Fight for your life, we don't do no fighting. We really hit it, nigga. We worse than savage, they calling us Vikings. Police be riding, we still be sliding. Told you we hitters, remember the time. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, bitch, I got it for 'em. They want that smoke, you know I blow it. They call me Sunny Monster for a reason. I'm really tripping, leave a nigga bleeding. I get the squeeze and leave a nigga bleeding. How about I leave him holding like the Bible? AR-15, that's a high-power rifle. A in the army and assassinate rivals. Break that shit down, nigga. AK or anybody, kill him. Hop out, get the drilling and spilling. 7.62 gon' split him. FN, that's for any fuck nigga. You a plug, then I'm pulling up, nigga. You my lunch, eat these bullets for dinner. 5.0, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. SK, smoke killer for show. Drum rounds and cripple ops